don't know yen corner any Batampa process center phone coding come on. And member no say what Johnson frequently at night. What Johnson na face way delay. What Johnson na fair in the class beba. What Johnson na face moja touch. What Johnson na aye weak. Yeah, no any problem. Then so no. Yenya aye center. Obetumi solve a problem na my on one of Batampa process center. As I will call on now no coding come on. Omo wa he for mo ye kaswa fifi proud last stop kaswa nyanya no kwan so hono ma no mo erinti entemwe na woni e yo Batampa process center phone code nkomo na mbebo apa ara so be from my way 0553800678 0553800678 na woni o Batampa process center endi nkomo
don't come on to a mama's
yes, I say, and I say, what a Ontariano, and the materials now, Pesa Wapamano. What in the Naboka come here, tape pump. Now I pimp my mouth. Tape pump, the youngster, tape pump, the one and only. All to me, pump office where not to say yes, your pump Tariamo. Ono timi pama tarema to say yes wo kwa sorry I will hold the hole. Just wo ye neat as a bibia da ho clean. Where you shape no amount style bi as say ma obia. Ni na ye chepa. So wo kwa ye wedding. And I say wo kwa him fa bibia pesa wo kwa bia. Wo ye chepa me din komo. Na ni chepa din komo. Can who say we are talking to the best tailor in Ghana. On one ni chepa. On one ni chepa. Erinti entertainment na ni chepa me kodin komo. Owo awo shi market hono no wo e bono so da form ye pa Tapam na wo friend wa that was 0206837738 in this one or J swa now see Tapam pacho my busy and to the bra office number to sue me why Tapam be fa car na wa ba a branch no bo ade say Tapam na wo say o te hefa obesuma why you busy said then we need Tapam din komo enye omo a obeka cho say and the boss won timi amfa ba me dem timi mpam ma no da bi da the services no e ko ye brutal erunti no guarantee me na ni che pomending komo o wa bo shi market the numbers in 0206837738 0206837738 now when e che pam endi enkomo no be boy ye pa hey music on the burger coming from the man Charles Amwan because this one your awesome and it is 48 minutes into 7 a.m. meeting at the man son for Kojo Preko Dankwah but I say so do we feed now to Kessben TV and I face no utemenka ewe Kessben 92.9 FM Kessben Accra also utemenka wo hodom and then on Facebook Kessben TV and I face to Facebook will be Kessben 92.9 and I face no better men can be KessbenOnline.com KessbenOnline.com woko honoma na we are to Kessben 92.9 onsa ebe kan me wo honum www.kessbenonline.com onsa ebe kan yeso e wo honum na fe no obi bia person de mai bia no obetumi e de aba on the STV channel is channel 364 and then on Go TV channel 121. Like I said, it's 48 minutes into 7 a.m. and now for me the issues in na atutudwa amabadan sana no my main corner me ne doctor Yankasa ye doctor, also doctor C4C liver specialist hospital. You know mu Indian komo on a health segment. I de bro dani den nyina no. Yemfani nyina embro na fi no yento eye dwumedi so doctor. E wo line no so ye no Indian komo doctor mo wachi mo akwa ba e ba eye Kessben 92.9 FM. So bijiri ese bibia boko de.
Oh, obadi adama senior na hoye pa medase se woso hoye de.
Eradi adom me so me hoye pa bibia edida kama. Na yesi holiday bi oye ni mmeboa.
Yes, I think that's tomorrow.
Ah, until tomorrow dey na chese kan na ken ochina na ye ba. Obetufu ana obetufu ni because it's going to be a long holiday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. boys and girls be nyama pa eni nyama be ko widi ni papa nyama be ko nti no ubewia no wetu ye for dia ye de ana ochena kwa ye ba obetu omufo nti ochana pa na otu omufo e befa
yes, I think so. Yeah.
No, befa. Na boys dey at the fufra but mo say Auntie Grace say onye aduane a omo ni problem. Enwumre ni because traffic into medu fie be 8:30 8:40 there about into road there wanye abetie na omo ni problem. Na mom omo sport koko joint bi e wo kwan no so. Into omo kwa na omo to koko ni bi baby abe ba ko ana mi odi bi no omo to nkate aka ho. Na ba ko sene me WhatsApp say ono de o de chia seats ana efra ni koko no na wabobbo enwumre no dware wie na so TV hu na so head e ko ne de ba and their head bre no asesa no anom na afi ebobe 9:40 10 o'clock 10:30 hono na afi wakobutu wona eja wade rade ase na wakoda no mo si mimbisa se koko no ene nkate no ana koko no ene chia seas no de fra no de he na omo nkoso nom na eno kra no eye so mo nom koko na enwumre na
senior medase boys asset with this important question. I made the plan when such questions comes, it means that in Komona on the 4-8 at the womb. If I show Coco at that time, it's not bad at all.
Okay.
It's not bad at all because of even as much a year starch, but once it's in a liquid form. And it's able to digest faster, and it's good at that time. Plus also, because we don't need enough energy and and also, of course, granuts and peanuts want the benefits they bring apart from fat kakra. It also helps in our circulation. It also helps in our hearts and then other benefits in our muscles and all that. So it's also not bad. Then chia seed also want health benefits to be brave. In fact, if you shema we say it has a lot of high fibers. And doctors because your fibers in the brain anything and permeable so with the oat because oats were high fiber amount digestion and temp. Chia seed no bois with our digestion. It be a lot of omega-3. In fact, there was the FN alpha linolenic acid, which is a plant-based acid that or a lot of omega-3, and chia seed containing that a lot. And omega-3 is very good for your liver. It's very good for heart as well. In fact, a boire digestion your pancreas, which is a special organ, a boire digestion by producing pancreatic polypeptide. Adi omoya is control hunger. It chia seed has that property. It also to me buama and I don't know who did chia seed no. It nima and tell Emma only did more so. Emma empuano pano, it nima to me use washroom freely. So chia seed is very good. It's even good for the bones because it contains a lot of calcium, a lot of phosphorus, a lot of minerals, magnesium, with sleep and all that. In fact, even antioxidant, burning inflammations and all that. And I say inflammation is the mother of all conditions. And if you are able to reduce inflammation, are very good. But my challenge in this be brave consistently be brave, and also so to make offer issues at the bell issues maybe to say it's unya constipation. Okay, it's unya ayamutim, yes. So when you soon in the right quantity and then also 1 man no anya enough it be out the France you need to take a lot of water and yes a bit increase your constipation. Because I say boire digestion the excess of it is also a counter of the ejuma. So that is one major thing about chia seed. But how I may want to say to get the right chia seed.
And then you have some no.
Yes. Because your tinema be brave. In fact, I was being anopeya, you didn't cover that. You catch him and say a very good friend of mine or taught black seed. Other coffee is be different cry. Oh yes. And see, we yet so people are getting to know that turmeric, cinnamon, chia seed, shea butter seed, and all that are healthy. I am very careful as to the source and the authenticity of it, because I need to wait or how any health complications are.
Okay. Dog, we the nanka will call way so, but quick boys about the way. Mambo needing Prince. Or say, ask doctor me. I add my chia seeds to my yogurt. So I buy yogurt and then I put in the chia seeds and then I take in the evening. Is it good?
Me brass here. But yogurt, because these days there were lots of branded and types of yogurt full of sugar. And if you can get that, and now yogurt, they are in organic state. Then we are good to go. In fact, chia seed, which media fry so, which media fry cocoa, yogurt your kind, organic state, well prepared, which media fry, green tea, also no, which media fry, just to help spices, and wow digestion. So it can be done. But let's try to say organic yogurt and a probiotic yogurt, maybe another the enemy around that. It's the within the idea, M1.
Okay. And the Prince was someone with here when you instant your friends a result. Since you know, the ain't not the best of some I keep to have enough, you know, young Koy and Wadama.
Senior, sir, ordinary holiday, I was just started body rolling there. Now, plans via boys and girls, efforts are no more factor into it.
Okay.
I didn't hear or the four kind said, Obobo Modina Mounsaka Livoton. The entire me person was a Calivoton, they said, your baby are your friend, cardiovascular disease, a bit to say hypertension. Now, in fact, your primary and secondary hypertension or arising through the secondary hypertension. In fact, so kidney problem, the chances of hypertension, liver problem, cholesterol problem, and cholesterol so not just a lot of issues. I bet now only pay the animal body no naturally resolve what's happening. And yes, I bet damage your blood vessels, no, a bet damage your commando, a bet damage intino, a bet preventive blood circulation. I'm a moja crojing intimate quadrin, a bassa. If it's now any pay the animal, inflammation I can once is the mother of all conditions. Not just the chances of diabetes because of chances of a musculoskeletal problem because of spinal problem. Na me try dompemo problem. Na me try problems with thrombosis, umoja stasis, and a turbulence, circulation of blood. Ebe problem it's in moja ebiom krano utimi enya a lot of infections. Liver no benya problem because kaise liver no hu say if it does na oye ne xenobiotic the matini the zoom lion function no. And unti say ye betina say edidi anum esia anum edeni megu ni pediane mo empo coded information be any location be or share with one special friend be of you say be or china munshia o baby be an infection in your mother because so e be an wo your preparation no mondro bi afofafo fa ne ma bi concussion bi dia o agendas dia repacho ni nyina ye fin ayetina o ni pedia no nti say wo this adjumani nyina wie in moderation na unsa ka liver to na liver to no ekenya o liver ma o liver tissues ahodo wo ma eboa ye that zoom lion function ehwehwefin eyi ni nyina efim ne timi aye no efin a aye cholesterol efin a aye microbes efin a aye nsa ho fi efin a aye smoke ho fi efin a aye mwan ketenketi aye mfa ye ni hu a cause hepatitis cause stomach ulcer cause aye urinary infections cause gonorrhea syphilis empo cause adrenal diarrhea aye stress problem ma your pressure cause bebre no dia omodi ana ma unsan kalivoton fasha obago na okọ na kakra gu forma oba na odi ogu ni pedia no na Kenya obrebo no na akle ni nyina.
All right, dog you better say pa na mum no princess me business our location no e we himfa ono de won kran he ya
your prince better say O question also very important. Yeah, that's the problem. C4C there, Accra higher there is a SDA junction. From SDA junction to the facility, no, there be a stone throw, a choir wakwa, Kumasi where Joseph Kwamo, Jache junction, Cape Coast, they were Green Hill opposite Addison Square Garden, Aguna or the Benso branch, Cassia Power, Patch also up a Liverton, Oko Pharmacy, be now also C4C Liverton now, Sabekebi. ABR now what challenge is getting it. Don't worry, for number 24/7. Maybe I will be able to so now I have free delivery within Accra at the amount. Facility no so now person obviously I can see a baseline investigation. After organs maybe I see my turn one son the natural homeopathic remedy. They draw now I would drop a break or Liverton and I beg us to be this time around 80 months and can be place you order. Our number maybe to is 050 00 40 331 050 0040 and answer 050 0040 328 050 0040 328. The Netherlands branch number no so a school screen no so me pacho. For number ring na friend the place you order for Liverton. Naka is o bre boy ya won kwa na Liverton be Kenya o bre boy no manage na ejuma ye. C4C you say once treated forever treated. Senior and so whether was say wo mre no abotre obade enka ho.
Yes, so yeah, that's it. Doc, any attending? Can a doctor is Yama from C4C, liver specialist hospital, and you know more AD in common a health segment. A Kessben matches so meeting at a man soon for Kojo Preko Dankwah. Just join us at Kessben matches soon and I the every one over Kessben TV. So Saso and our www.kessbenonline.com. Now call a Kessben 92.9 FM on Sabekanya Hodom, and then on Facebook a Kessben TV. Kessben TV and our Facebook we win Kessben 92.9 on DSTV channel channel 364 and then on Go TV channel 121 Ohunina on sa ebe kan wo hono text messages and after so WhatsApp message na pacho fa nyina bra ebedi nyina ho enkomo ama. So today and then pen for so betena see but Awal Muhammad a national communication team member of the MPP or betena say na so Godwin Mahama Ayaba who is a corporate affairs officer mator and after so Osanye government communication ma NDC and then Solomon Owusu director of communication United Party UP plus on also betena say na fe den komono ashishe so and then come on one has to do with the minority and then the reshuffling and all things has to do with the power sector and then what the minority are talking about and in today Ghanaians South Africa we are being told that there was a serious demonstration that went on the streets of Johannesburg now the Ghana High Commission, what South Africa was telling Ghanaians, they should move away from and Niema, Bekoso, baby, Koso, Honomono, Momo, and Kohonom, and be into me, NC, Emma, almost Omo, and Chiromo. Ning Nebedi, who and Komo, going to be in South Africa to speak to some Ghanaians what South Africa for us to then understand what is really happening. Tambemnasi and Saka, the High Commissioner, and so on, no Ebedin Komopa. But there's a sad story I want to start with, and yet, and but as I said, it happened in Kaswa. Na asema esi ni se ye maame ba ko a na okwakowo awaka na opese okowo na ye de no eko hospital na wodu hospital na ye pese ye no cesarean ese ye no na hospital ene ochna ene fa ha tena ha ye say sa we are told because of no bed syndrome ntino maame no ene akwada ni nyina efim. So sad. Kaswa Impotemo Honum. And it is very, very sad for us to deal with this matter early morning. Say, Sebi, Yama meba kwa wo na wakano na empa any hontino. I mean, you could tell. I mean, one mame Abigail Opoku. Ushe screen is all Facebook on the patcho yen in term na bra Facebook na be share Abigail Opoku. Na yedino oko hospital mother and child hospital na yedini du honoma yese empa eni hontino maame no ene akwada ne nyina pregnancy ne nyina no sebi omahwe omonkwa painful exit young energetic lady wesi so asebi ono so eba bewo se ne ba ne ba be president so ba be minister so ba be ni papa ewo mamu hanom no abayo no ene akwada ne nyina afimu isane se empa de mpa ebi eni ho emma eye akba maame no Doris Opoku and sister enche ye no ebedi enkomo afasa nema we hu but what you see on your screen Abigail Opoku but yen kotie ne sister no I mentioned her name Doris Opoku in semina esi ye no omma ye di esi ye nyina na fe no will speak with our correspondent our reporter in the central region to give us update on what is really the problem and what the doctors and the hospital so eka efa ho yentie Doris Opoku sister of Abigail Opoku wa hwere ne nkwa one akwada ne nyina pregnancy ne nyina no o ma hwere mo nkwa ewo kasoa no
ekoyo no msi the way anu husu no eba no na simbie se o se nsuo ne basa ntesa na akwala no ahwere na yenya no because nsuo na ebo akwala no ho ba na eno aso na eba no nti yokona som kaso mbe CS kra na maye pupu yeti timekwa na meka kire ne se o sei no maka no mo se CS na bebo aye kra yenye manu ensu no o se recovery ayema impa bi eni recovery theater recovery ti ye surgery kra na onya bibia ndara recovery okwa no kohwe no so no hu ye ntino ye ma ne time obewo yeko be 2 before 3 am kosi anapa yamane oduro yamane hwe enwa na so oda ho ma friend o ma ba wonchen obi amba am nchen o ma ma bibi daabi o ma kadan daabi vitals mpo ninkai so mo check here minim se me na me hu dia enwa na so oda wo sa mun ka hwe o pre no pre Kaso munye ni CS nyina o mefi.
Wow. This is a sad story. I feel Kaswaba. So you had Doris Opoku, sister of the late Abigail Opoku Onyinsenya Oko Hospital. So okwa wo na uti account na sister no mano. Indeed, it's a very sad one. Minim dia but we're going to go deeper into some of these matters, you know. Na yashumu yepa hospital no, you know mu ewobika. We just want to deal with it. And you know, and check mene ne sister no ebedi enkomo ne sister Doris Opoku our line no so ampesa mene no edi nkomo efa de asie no ho Doris mema wache ema wakwa aba eba Kessben TV so na face Kessben 92.9 we the mesha wo de mintimi mkase bibia boko de na mmom no asem na aba shedin maye o sister Abigail Opoku. But indeed my entiasie narrating na mayen edien pa any see edien pa ene ba ya e ma ye hwe sister Abigail Opoku.
Actually Saturday ahimachi be 2 am no na Mrs. Afred say yonko mother child ntino a friend na me papa ko ahimachi no na ekofa no ko ntini edu wona midwife ni so minua no na simbie ba kola ni nso na eba ntino ye fa ne nko mother child ne kan cho me se bibia akola ne dan enye na munye CS na munye akora ne ntem na msuyu na yede no koi si yede no duo na mebo na manie yedu ho na mebo na manie se no maka nti munye minua ne CS nti no miduo na osio mi ya bakwa ya fa na msumi de mi nim ho hwe so bi omo mfre na meka che ni se omunye CS o ka se mi se oye CS kra na minua ne nyam panda so
o nyam panda so
ewo recovery ward for no
to asoma me
Pajo intino oka sa no ka se minua ne nko inside ho no nko hwe nti oko hwe ni wie na oka se yenko lab ho no yenko lab ho ni nyina na nso ni di free but mi ba na meka hwe ti meka hwe mi nyina na nso ni ba no ka se minua ne fantoma ne hwe ni 19 no nko da ho nto mba be hwe na me nko abonti nto mu hia mi a mbe frem tino ko na mi frem minua na mi so ma ba o se da bi sa kopim ewiam Nina no so be ambition. It's in the air, Kakano catch him so doctor, but also Kutraska. It's no the call beside me driving so many and see a so Kutraska into no middle neighbor corner so Doctor Nenka Shena. O try be crying chair and book and I'm see you. It's been pin and be number from me pay. The about 12 mona, my friend, mamma say, Ombre and I'm in Papa Uncle Fee. Tin mamma buy and I am in Papa Coffee. She your coffee and bought 3 moon and mamma say, Minian say, ye in chan. And I'll catch a minion catch a midwife Nino. So, or Bremunian seers, so many fina mamma and Casako catching so the banner saw of bread. Munian seers, no mamma so catching so umpion conning in the Mamunian on befriend. No, me mamma question about since and you know, friend, or call an enemy air say, or fee muja, or fear muja womb. Now, or some so call private guno to know that form.
Or that form.
Sunshine form.
Doris, me about all this 1 year car say in Pioneer Recovery Ward Honor. I'm no a call be another room no na on nam personal no that form.
Not that pass.
Okay.
But time I'm friend me mommy. Say ombra na imoye di no. Obezu okote edru na sasa no kana doctor mba nti. I'm friend doctor na mommy so di na hosa omba. Nti eche no ba no betru edru. E the man so onko. So oko no friend papa so ombra. Ti me mommy ba any dey na papa wo ho amenya ne wudada. Ti mommy dey do no bed na menya ne wudada.
Or dear drone by now when you are a film deda.
That's right.
Doris, so within that long hours in na uniano edahwa or simon fa a year and tomano sebian na say na insuno air buy and all that no. That hours in na doctor buy that hours in na so na ubia attending to or no as emergency.
David. Baby can go na or the hosa munya no she. Uko so musipi ye hia ebefro. Uko musipi ye hia ebefro. Doctor biamba. Kosi se mi mam se enumre num ho na otati so ofe na mo frɛ na obetru edru man. Odi edru ne bai so na o man fa na nkosi ata. No wuda word hono. Ena papa bi tanse so mben de no so omde ne bako mochre. Ti afa na nkosi ata kra nkoyi akwala na omde ne ko mochre hono. And I'm much man is said that business and son of a who is papa 5,000 to no see baby original own to me. No, or cool fee. Sadichi no sound corner no casino school. This was this kind of bansa. Only Yakolan and papa say no more than 1,000 or me. Akolano or much honor. Yes, Sunday, now the access of Sunday.
Doris, meba would do a year hospital hall. What time exactly? Between what time?
Between 2:30 something before 3 a.m. because they do not train boy. 2 something.
And from
boy.
Okay, and from that almost roughly by 2:30 or 2:15 there about in the morning now could see time bang and sebi sister film.
Yes, any film 9 papa film say me any film 9:40 there not 10 boy. 9 mo before 10 boy me
maybe 80 from what the quarter and said 3 a.m. to 10 or 9 now or painful at the honum I will be share no
fa na nko theater amanya ni o kana me mameka mame ko no matiano o kana matiano so ompie
Hospital where?
Mother and child CP Castle.
A private and government?
A government. Maybe Okoda first and a private. But I'm more refer to government, mother and child.
Inti asama ye mother and child government hospital e work aswa and asase mi si ye.
That's right.
Enti ye ka say Abigail Opoku eni enchembium.
That's right. Oh, much on. Oh, mother and child.
Mommy ni popi edi na mo na moatu afa ho biom hospital na kan bibia kire mo.
Hospital fund obi amba ha. Ba MC number Henry nwe. No mo ne e be ka say no so mbesa ko hospital ho no mende. So mbesa ye besa ati o monka. Ye show me.
There is shedding. But me no ka say MC ni bae no want me anka adepoti bia other than say or call hospital no wasamba another
oni ye di nkomo na so mbehwe ma emra ye djuma ombehwe ma emra ye djuma ntino o ma betie ye di nto mbesa ko hospital akwa kotie na ye besa ati o monkandim.
There is hospital hono na Dr. M Maya na doctor wo premises ho but your friend is on be share a patient and oma and as na doctor ni premises ho kra.
You do hono na midwife nko na wo ho. Wa me hu so offer doctor. Simon de me hu because me na wo check akran so mo ka say MP me hu so offer doctor mpo na maka say bia doctor na amba ntem. Me hu so ono na ka say me say recovery ayema. Me hu so okọ akọ check se mpada ho se mpani ho.
But the man say recovery ayema.
Sano ka chem se recovery ayema nti yes ne kwa nyampa.
So in that na yan koye CS no na yan medwene empa ho answer because Abigail bre ade ye no enye ade papa.
Labor ward ho no wo mpa. E wo ho.
Labor ward ho nempa wo ho.
Ne wo mpa wo ho. Nti sanka di basanka betuma ye kwa de na ba beto. Ono.
Exactly. Wow. Doris so na ebusuan for mo shedding Kessben 92.9 ne Kessben TV ye de ni bedi akire se na wo se MC abano nko ade yeso ye ma no enkosa akwa so o se emra ba ye adwuma no yeso ye bebo homoden ne ye hu dede na mra no so aye adwuma kache papa ne ma me se omo shedding na bibiani a ye be send nkomo why Doris.
That's true.
All right. Yane Doris Opoko and no edi enkomo sisi ana sister to the late Abigail Opoko on ne bani na free mu esane say ye do hospital be 2 a.m. thereabout na yenhwe opinfo a ye de no abano opinfo eda honom ye say recovery ward ho de onya empa ni ho enye se yenkoye CS no CS ndenke betumi aye na mom recovery ward no na sebi ACS ni ne de no kotoa yenya nti no opinfo Abigail Opoku ada eye empaso from 3 a.m. till 9:40 thereabout anopa ama yentumi anhwe eye opinfo no ejaw ano kom yentumi antre ye ho anhwe no na mom no o start fifi ya edu baby edu ni de yenkoto edromra edro no so yenkoto mra no so a Abigail amfa edro no ponu aka se ebia akwada no ene ne maame ni nyina no sebi ombenya nkwa ama wahwe ne nkwa really min kasa sisi a meba na yebedi sa enkomo we pa ba me ne eye Mascon Estate Ghana Limited endi enkomo 80 minutes into ye 80 Mascon Estate Ghana Limited endi enkomo na afi meba na enkomo no ye de atwaso ye pa mini aba ma bia bokọ de
na me adom bokọ
o de insetrodman no one ye so definitely asem bi say si a sana be kan Mascon asem de utie eye na Doris me nim do be kan fa ho de
minua enu asem we lucky enough ye nia ye nua audition on baba be ye
yes audition
won na ko fa south story be na me nim man take easy mi sun ye e satan me kenu so numre na me de me ka say me pa me nua ano ma ye ni say dia me kwa me de you know me ka u go there ka de besi wo I'm telling you ka de besi it here the health minister
yes
you wakando say omo fa ni pamina escape goat
definitely
because say wo ye midwife wo your bani biu
Can you imagine?
Saving pa make a grabia na wawoda. Wunim sadia wo mu nsam sitie. Na wetima hwa ma onua ba sabi ada na jana mu. Ada ne modie mu ada ne dwunso mawu. Na wo ye nipa bai. Wo ye nipa bai. Me se me kwa me de. O me de wontim fa sa ni mabusia. Anka me ba ho. Na ba so de nke ni anu nke be ke ni nke de meye meye. Ye de makwa akotu. Because ya. Ze nipa no okọ.
Afela mama ya adwuma.
Mo be ko akwatia mo nkafra. Na fa ne kosi hene.
Ya eyi sika eyi bi ade atowo se wo de yesra mu a.
Monyi nyame na ema. Wono ana miss han ma don't to hear. Because errors won ma eye nipa ne committee enye nyame. What am I fancy wo?
Fancy ni enko mass condom bra. Enko mass condom bra.
Yo me da say. Ebusian for yemfa ntia sonko emfree Imascon Estate Ghana Limited aso ye. Ena no pay baby biada wo hwe yo mfidi kase so. Eni baby biada ya wo tie ye nde ye kan se ye de nchia emu oduru ana ebre wo. Ya cha wa wie nso ye mpa ebo ade bi ebode ma wo se onyankopon wo nhira wo no nto nkwanem na afa o meska emra obotom eno nso so yam ye were mfi. Ebise nyankopon hya no meska ba obotom a minim se botare ba ko anesi woni so. Se obenya asase pa bia manso sem biada eni ho. Asase a wonkratasam eye genuine. Asase a eye wankasankasa bona fide property. Said ye be ya obetime Sudan papa bi wo so. Na bra wo bre e wo dan ya wo han mu. Afa bra wo bre e wo nsase tomu no. Sa wo ha no nso etuo etumi atwa. Ebusia Imascon Estate Ghana Limited over 33 years eniye ani ya ton nsase dia ma manfo e wo Greater Accra region mu ya ye nyansem biada e wo ye nsase sam ene ye nkrata sam emu enu nti dia ye kan se wo pe asase pato wo pe company papa do ho abo wonom no aton nsase ne bi sade be ya wonya sam e wo so sade be ya wo to a langard ni biada mejira wo so emebo emekun emetete wo dia ene ye na eye Imascon Estate Ghana Limited. Imascon Estate Ghana Limited. Abusia adentina meka we me say 33 years enie ani aton sase dia ma manfo ye nkrata mu eye clean wa ho biada ene chimato biada ema ye nsase no a ye ton eho wo bia nso no a ye twa sase dia ma no akọ no san abaka se wo wa sase ni so no enkofo bia beti agu no so ana empon bia de kan say encroachment se bia obi twa asase ni bia fa no enu ebi ma de bia da efiso pani kwantre for da Imascon Estate Ghana Limited anono makato so yo pani bia wodi ne huni wo ya so kese bi elder e wo Ghana hanumu a won fa ni nyame so ne no kwaredie eni agro de bia da enu ntina ye katro na no pai say nya hotoso ne ne gidie se wo pa asase pa tonko ade a ene bra Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ye nchen na beto ya asase papa yi ebi ebusia gie no besi na fe bonanza no ayeje no me kan wansam enchrew ye no ma edikan no eye 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437 ebusia ye numbers miensa ye didi juma ewo Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ya ye ton ensase papa mansusem ni so ye nkratasam eye genuine no wei an ye didi juma no tifre ye ade bia da pese ohun ade bia pese obisa ewo ye ensase no no bomade ne bisa ni nyina no ye de beka ho kama na de atensa ye Easter bonanza obi beka sese ene ana Easter no ye beka se ne mant no ekọ na wie ye nenso so ahanum de nyame adom ya trem ade amante wo de ebre biada ye beba ha no ba be dun komo nemum de ye kan se emire no enhyada enwasa enu nti bomade ansa wotemi kan na no pay no numbers a ye de ato dwen no wo be ma wonan aboto wo bomade an na so ade akire na ne ye din komo wanya biato Easter bonanza no a ye no sei ana etiem yɛsi agye nkwa yesu ɛyɛ easter mu ne yɛgyidi sɛ wɔbɛwugye yɛn nkwa no ntino wɔyɛ a wunyadeɛ sonko ɛnya ayɛ akyɛdeɛ sonko ɛde ama yɛn ɛno ntina sa ne tɛdeɛ a imaskonfoɔ yɛn nso ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtumi yɛ nipa adɔyɛ yɛkɔ stoma ana obi bia da wɔyɛ na dwen sɛ ne wo sika no so na kɔnkora no ntino wɔpɛ so ɔtɔ asase no bie no yɛn nso yɛyɛ na adɔyɛ na adɔyɛ a yɛyɛ ɛwɔ easter bonanza mu ɛne sɛ ɔnsɛ yɛn nsase adi kan abɔn dawuro dada yɛ no ɛtwa mu ɛkorɔ nom na ebi ɛyɛ 32,000 cedis na ebi ɛyɛ 30,000 ɛma na nsanya adeɛ yɛyɛ a ɛno twa mu kɔɔyɛ no yɛde ba 20,000 Ghana cedis nanso ɛnam easter ne yɛpɛ so nya so mfasoɔ nte no wɔwura hɔ bisa wo deɛ ɛnyɛ hwee one plot no bra ne bɛfa no 20,000 Ghana cedis 20,000 Ghana cedis minia obi bɛka sɛ adan agorɔ bi na mu di ana mo deɛ mo mpesika na ɛnyɛ agorɔ ɛna yɛdie ana nyɛ si mpesika ne mmom no wɔpani kwantra fa nso ɔno deɛ ɛbere bia de obɛkɔ ne nkotodwa anim yɛ ɔbɛbɔ mpa yɛ akyɛ otwadi ampɔnkwame no nyankopɔn ka kyɛ no sɛ menua ana me ba mahyɛ de na mede waba sɛ ɛnsase tɔm no bra bɛsom amanfoɔ so mpa ɛnwe ne sika ho na sika deɛ mea na mede ma ɛyɛ dane a mɛhye wɔ no manyam ɛno nti wode yɛte soma no mmara fo mfiri sɛ mema ne binom ɛhahai ɛtetee ebisa bebu no kwa kɔtɔ nsase no a ɛyɛ anane boɔde ho nsɛm so yɛ bebe nti wode mpɛsɛ wo no woda nso ɛwɔ nsase a wotɔ mu ɛno nti ne maka kyerɛ sɛ wode te so bra 20,000 sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a obi bia da nso bɛtumi atɔ bie ɛno nti yɛse one plot no yɛde aba fam abɛduru 20,000 Ghana cedis ɛnti manama woto na ɛfa wo ho ɛhyɛm afei nso so wo a wopɛ half plot no minia yɛate so ɛde aba 10,000 Ghana cedis 10,000 Ghana cedis ɛnkane no yɛ promotion yɛ atwa mu kɔyɛ no na ebi yɛ 16,000 for half plot na ebi nso ɛyɛ 14 nso wɔdeɛ yɛsi yɛ pɛsi yɛ te soma ne ba fam kura de ma wo na watumi atɔ bi nti na yɛde aba 10,000 no minia na wɔyɛ ne sɛ awie no deɛ teɛ ne sɛ ansa na empo yɛbɛgye wo sika ne akɔkɔte asase no ɛde ama no yɛbɛdi kan ama wo de wani kuro twa wisie yi akɔhwɛ asase no na deɛ yɛka ɛde afa wo se yɛn nsase no ɛni da nsuom ɛni da atɛkyɛm engu bipɔ ayɛ ase ana engu bipɔ atifi no akasa bi a nsuo tɔ a ebɛyira afa wo ane mpo atɛkyɛ bɔ fie ana mframa fa bɛpa wo da so sɛn ana esi ɛtiɛnti wa wokɔ na wokɔdi ho adanse wo nsampa sɛ de yɛka no ɛyɛ no kora na wakyerɛ baabi a wa wopɛ na yate na yɛde ama wo ɛno ntimi sɛ wo ada bɔ mmɔden ameɛ nkɔ ne kɔhwɛ na fɛ sika no ananso bra bɛtɔ bi na wɔanyina mu no bra wode sika no aba no a yɛato asase ɛde ama wo no yɛse yɛpɛ sɛ wo si wo da ne ntam ɛno nti building materials ɛnneɔma wodo ade si dan nyinaa no imaskonfoɔ yɛwɔ bi a yɛtɔ no aboɔfoɔ mu ɛde ama wo na mmom no yɛse ɛnam easter bonanza no nti no yɛpɛ sɛ yɛsan akyerɛ wadeɛ bio ɛno nti deɛ ɛyɛ nso yɛbɛma wo imaskon loyalty card yɛ akala no ɛyɛ yellow ɛno ne kuta me abusua hwɛ ne yɛ card wei ana wotɔ asase twa sika no wie a yɛde bɛma wo na asekyerɛ ne sɛ building material bia da wobɛtɔ ɛwɔ yɛn nkyɛn sɛ ɛyɛ blocks sɛ ɛyɛ sand sɛ ɛyɛ iron rods sɛ mekan ebia deɛ nneɛma a yɛde si dan deɛ hyɛ ase de kɔ wie ɛnum bia wopɛ na wopɛ atɔ a deɛ kan sɛ aboɔ no nso yɛbɛte so 10% na yɛde amount megidi sɛ wɔadie obi bia no ɔtɔn nsase ɛwɔ Ghana ha de fɛfɛ te sɛ yie no wɔbɛyɛ bi ɛde amount afɛ yɛn nsase no ne nyinaa gu kwan ho ɛno nte no sɛ wopɛ bi na wode bie kɔmpena ɛno nso ɛnyɛ den ɛma ho bebre na wɔ hɔ woba yɛbɛma obi afɛ wopɛ asase ne bi nso no ayɛ so nkatasɛm ɛsɛ agyapadeɛ de agya nkyirima a ɛno nso so ɛkwan ɛda fam ɛno ntimi sɛmmerɛ no ayɛ ntepɔmmerɛ no aka ne so a bɔmmɔde amfa ho hyɛ promotion na bonanza yi mu na wo nso bra bɛgye nsase no bi na aboa ma ɔhawo a wonam mu ɛwɔ da a wo han ne afei nsase a wotɔ a wobrɛ ho no ne nyinaa ɛto atumi atwa na yɛn nsase no ɛwɔ twopoli amekan no ɛwɔ Greater Accra region ya emu ɛwɔ tema ɛne Dowenya kwan no so miniansa wotra tema kakra bi a Dowenya ɛno a ne wɔ kwan ne nyame adom kwan no mo yɛ ɛno nti ɛnkyɛ biada na wɔn mo awie wo simu ano sisi ana waduru hɔ no mo na wodu Dowenya hɔ no mo ana Central University wɔ wanso na Saglema Affordable Housing ya yɛta aka wansoma no nso so ɛwɔ wodi free Saglema Affordable Housing ɛkɔ baabi a Twopoli immense comfort yɛn sas ne ɛwɔ no ɛkwan nwa 5 minutes pɛ usimu ano waduru minia uduru hɔ wani bɛgye enipa tete hɔ dada efiri sɛ maka atɔ sɛ 33 years ɛne yɛ ne yɛatɔn sase nti wɔn ma bie dada enipa to one mu ensuo ni nkane ade bedi dwuma no ni nyina available e wo hɔ no mu afei enso so onsa makatro say ye ba be si new airport city e wo topoli one mu sa so magye no ye no mu ane bo hye ana afei so reverend sam kwanchanka so pani ubedi ka dua ne ye de enso ansa no watra no akɔ bia na so no e wo no ento nsɛmfoni a mitwade a kyɛ nyina kyɛ sɛ yen sas no eni afuom eni forest mu eni akyirikyiri e wo fie pɛ enu ntibra na bra betobi abusia numbers ni bi onie eye 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 ana 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and a 0209 155 437 0209 155 437. Okay. I will say your office on your Sprinters Road, Community 18 Junction. Sprinters Road, Community 18 Junction. Yani Allied Filling Station on Kwaniso. And the Dim Shanimu Yasa Ben KFC. Baby, I want mutong aduane no enu ti chance na bra ne ni nkomo na to asase pebi ebusan yen sas na no apudi oso eni se woto a na anwe na woso no wadwi no afa wo de me kan bo made abra na be hwe nipa dodo a wo mu gye yen sas nso mo nyina akoye a wo mu kwa akotobi we kye no kwaredie ya ye di awo yen sas ntimi srew bo made abra no be sim bi obra ye koi na yen koi eye 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437 mini afre adie biada person obisa we ensas nkwan ni dem ye beka edi atro ye da senyame onhwam nyina.
Yes, so ye da se bebre 31 minutes into 8 a.m. My main country say pensioners senate SMN country mo say de ekoni de ebanie o say mo amo ewo senate na mo nyemo annual pensioner certificate no ehu adwuma no osre mo a mo nya ntem senate se mo nya ntem na mo nkoye ene 30th and ntino mo nya ntem na mo nkoye so effective April 2026 samanya ntemu a usika esesanka wonsaka monthly bia no ho be kire kakra eno ntire men country especially mo birth month no January February and after so March no monya ntemu na monko renew mo pension certificate no monya ntentemu a na se ne be ya bosumi no enko na wie ye na mo monthly payment no na chese didiso ankasa na eba ma me mbo subiom the birth month mo de no January February and March no monya ntem na monko na mo ne senate paying for enko tenase na mo hyehyɛ na afi mu hu hawa wo so pension certification wo betumi aye na wonya ye pa dia ebe ha dwene ye pa omo so men kan chew say so person wo ye so betumi ayusu senate mobile app no and also say facial verification no wo betumi ayusu sa so ana akọ senate branch bia wonsa ebe kan omo no wa your biometric verification no so ewo ho and also senate co location bank ni nyina no okwa wonsa ebe kan omo wo honom and also so person free senate paying for no mudi nkoma ni nyina 0302 611 622 0302 611 622 na wone senate in paying for enti enkomo emfa wo annual pension certificate renewal no obetumi aye ho adwuma ye pa ansa na mene the best hospital ebedi nkomo no ansa na mene hospital a udu ho no mo a oho de empa ewo ho enu ntino ye nhwe ema bibi ensi saa no de me ban my boni din achro but answer na I can hear text message we na fi me fan so this one says the no bed at hospitals is too much. Discipline those nurses in charge who fail to attend to her and jail them. We a very harsh from a tester or also edit ne dear abba since you also they're all canon and this one says filler from a lower minya crop also with the timely intervention of the free primary health care program. Most of the killer diseases will be avoided since This life-saving flagship program prioritizes prevention over treatment. Aban Papa, greetings to Mr. Kwesi Ejay, Director General, Emma Aye, Controller and Accountant General Department. We if you fella from Lower Menya Krobo. Fella, but that's the pass. So would they with text messages? So Abba, and this one says, Capito also mentioned there is no way for the NDC to maintain power come 2028 because they have totally failed and disappointed Ghanaians. Regards to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, incoming president for 2028, and then Honorable maybe Kumsen, incoming MPP national women organizer. Also Nedia or the Ebaye and no. Yanko na yene eye hospital papa. Hospital edimu. Hospital e home. Hospital crack 2026 and beyond equipments ye the year juma. Hospital and the lab crowd to do one more team say yes, yen fire in two moja crab. I assure they say lab test near the mount and yes, I'm quite second beer. Hospital x-ray no a year juma e mubui yen monasum answer apeja na so no I can say beer. Munchem kakra we machine cho bonasum ba kwansa apeja na yes a year juma ankasa dabi enye nubia and one Great Kingdom Medical Center and as a hospital honum and a checks no mom pesa mo share jeans na ye hu no mom pesa won ade no ye de ani je hu ye be ne den ni nyina woko a Great Kingdom Medical Center wala po section no watermetaki na ye be ni nyina kama amamo ananya sa pepe eni mo na mesini enkwan
all right your numbers no is 053 084 8502 053 084 8502 and that's 059 372 2619 059 372 2619 and that's 054 264 9696 054 264 9696.
Nice. Onia, biabo ko de.
Na me adom.
Na me check no way.
No operation room.
Operation room.
Omo ye ne baba.
Operation amanfo ne ade ade a.
Obo doctors na. Obo doctors na.
Ente kwapem check na ba.
Na de kwapem check ene ba.
Okay, nice.
Etel check am. Etel check am. Na boss anope yen.
Yes sir. Aha.
Na
mejo so.
Unze ma she tuntum ya.
Ohun sa.
Yi me wo health system ni. Me kasa de ma Great Kingdom Medical Hospital is. Se bilbisi wo apomuden sector wa na enya papa ha me pa. Na anopai oba Great Kingdom a yen na ya boto. Sanse Great Kingdom Hospital, yen yesi hospital no. Ye di so ade hunu ni enyina so ne se ni kwan se obi akọ hospital no kohia mane. Because obi a wo hospital say wo how no ne wa mane na wo de be ye yare ana se bia obi afa furu a wo ba beje a wo no ne ade ne ye behwe se ye beje wa wo no waduru fie asomdwe mu na emumu no wo mfa reho nkofie age se bia natural death but said the nipa nkasa negligence nipa nkasa beyi nani e de ama patient nipa beyi nani de ama pemfo na ma pemfo afiri mu na ne be afiri mu de eni kwanse so okuru mu ha
dabi fasopa
na arewa kan ye papa se enka ya as private hospitals ni nyina ye famfidia wawaso te se the Great Kingdom Medical Hospital ya famfidia ye no ebe den se ye be mo bi referral because ya ho boaso ya kwankro ye won niam ne akade ahodo se CS na wo ya ye was specialist ho ye won fidi wawaso ho no mo antenatal ba ye check obi bia o pulse obi bia se eye kama enti we hu yes ye besa refer wako baabi enti ene de bia me kase private hospital no I think say aban no also omohwe ne meyi because aban no as a man for fan say ya aban de enti wokotena won man your pen oye but you dare not say we are nurse ni we are midwife for Great Kingdom Medical Hospital na patient aba ana pemfo aba ne time asoso ese ye gina wo na o ye kokoasa e wo doctor mo fani so
that be
ade aye for God and country musa nurse wo ye ni discipline ye the discipline aye adwuma niti na ho adwuma niti na ba ya ultra application ma ye fa enti obo akra suro fere say patient aba wo betetia no patient aba be ka na mpa ben ye 40 bedroom capacity empa de he wo de mpa ye de he na nya mpa so kra ne de sa ya de enti Anope ye come for Great Kingdom Medical Hospital amobia.
Yanko.
Obia ma no ho boden se wobeba na wo yade ene wo hawa hodo enyina no de aba beda wo mo. Maka kire se ayade se wo hoi no. E se unya obi a owotema emanipa. E se unya obi a waye krado se adwuma na wo ye no onye ma ne ho. Oye dia matemamufo ya manyankopon, and that is what Kingdom Medical Hospital is standing for God and country. Since I said your boss I'm for 15 years and over. What they in Rupa eba Ghana hama Ghana 42 more. What the Kingdom Medical and a Kingdom Herbal bitters and a fake Kingdom capsules and only de ba na ye garlic no de drono Ghana 42 munumuno Emma eneno obi ahunu sampa ye drupan ya nsanse ye ne first herbal center ye de garlic dro kani wo krom ha ena amanfo ye bi kan ho ye je wo mutum na so panyi di panyi a panyi woni hwe kro me ba ya che garlic no wa te cholesterol so garlic no a wono a ye bitters ana capsules no wono a emomo gye afusani wo nipadua ni mu garlic no a wono a etumi eboa wo ma immune system ni gina brand se be ya de bia mo no wono no kofa de baaye ya amanfo no Kingdom garlic bitters Kingdom garlic capsules ene ye kofa ne ginseng power capsules ba ye mema na dura wom so enom ene ye pe ma ne de ye tremendous capsules wom nom ni nyina wie 15 years and over still ya consistent enough na ya set pace no na boss one kasa bro for ya stand the test of time no ena boss amofa ye say nei wa ye nuro say na Ghana for agiatum na nyamya to ne nsem a then we should give back to the society anything na kwapme kropon ya kukuru sa facility kakraka eniema ni video an waso papa bi egumu a yade etu o manfo nya de wa hodo ase enti anopai so obi hododo no anopai eniema bi nkoye oni padua nim anopai wo peso odi video an waso si oni padua no so na wo hwe oni padua mu hu yade a etete wo a look no further ko Great Kingdom Medical Hospital ko yapme ko na ko jaire sa papa uduru ho a de bia na meka nurse ni on kwan a nurse ni be fa so atiti ukra betumi atu yare na se be 70%. Ansan ye de draka enti wo ba Great Kingdom na hwe wo yenum etonom any specialist e wo ho wo ho keka ene wo ho fama wo de ma patient a eno kwankwa 10k enti na papa ba ko no de e say week bia wo se boss oba ho 2 times a week onyare o obejere onyare oba wo se nurse fo no ase de wo sresre cher na ye na ko hye massage nche nim no atena se kakra no de mfidie si ni so no ahwe ni BP no ahwe ni sugar no ahwe ni say eno akeke o anu akeke
no ahwe to mo na yin
kakra mo so ne nza ho fe no so
e ma ho to
me ka said nurse need you so hutwa at least you who say it's Great Kingdom Medical Hospital na okohwa sa papa e wo ho enomo meja mo ye na enkomo bi wa do
oye fa ye wie na fe yenko.
Okay, ansana mede bibi kakra be kan ni munu abere ma dia kan no. Ye ma etefo nyina ehun say Great Kingdom Medical Center e wo Ekropon Ekrapem opposite the Kingdom Home Real Estate. And na direction bia ofi baby akache driver ni say onsi wo new court na ye bie wo Ekropon Ekrapem no. Osi upe obon say abrosan e wo ho fefefe. Na numbers ni bio e 059 372 2619 059 372 2619 and that's 054 264 9696 054 264 9696 and that's 053 084 8502. Okay, into no kakra me be come nuane de no ho ne say me de bia awono de no ehia me pa awo de ehia me pa esane say your generation no say divorce no adoso ena awo account about 70% ewo mo enti no uyo obi a wotemenka ana unim obi a ontumi enfair through a oyo obia ontumi enfair through bere mane nyo enom gensen power capsules no kwa ye dembo adwuma ni se dem kra na ontumi enfair through ana obere mane nso ewo ohaw ewo sa kwan ni munyina mu ebia na ne prostate ho na atochima ni nyina ofamba Great Kingdom Medical Center no wo ba ye behwe won ena ye nuanom mbia no so nyame aye won adom na wotumi afefru no wombra Great Kingdom Medical Center for omo antenatal services. Esane say oba ye twa o ECG na ye twa oba no so ECG na o hye wo yefunu ne mu no ye this machine say esisi o so ju moja kola behwe esisi ohaw bia no kwan na go to me awo afa ho ba na say impo say bribi sikwan na untumi so enwa enha ho ye mpamo ana ye nkyere o baby foforo ehwo na ye be ye o CS na ma ho ye mpamo nko baby into any kind of surgery bi anso ye wo Great Kingdom Medical Center including your BBLC your tummy taxi any liposuction ti emwa ye homode emfa ye ninche Great Kingdom Medical Center esan say you provide quality and excellent health care ama obibiara.
All right, but somebody on the last one for FNC
054 264 9696 054 264 9696 and that's 053 084 8502 053 084 8502 and that's 059 372 2619.
All right. But I say, Onia,
yes, ahwefo na yetifo obi amra Great Kingdom. Yeah, the oba no bed syndrome ni ho. Oba bibia e kama. Bibia de ye. Bibia so e kama.
But I say, you Great Kingdom Medical Center for and AD and Commons here 45 minutes into 8 a.m. Now, Yom Herbal Lotion. A lotion from Kokra, a Wahonomo, which may use to now what they accure a rheumatism pain and I face to pain from stroke, sciatica pain, stomach cramps, inflammation in the body, and I face to pain through injury or tissue damage, and also say muscle tension and also overuse muscles in Yinano, who use to Yom Herbal Lotion, a boy yepa. Now, Yom Herbal Lotion, Samen Kancho say it is FDA approved, and Nuntino, the herbal compounds, a war a Yom Herbal Nimuono. Etumi ekum eye pains ne de the hiane se obeti bi na feel no ode apepa ode twitwi so the otiane so se fa twitwi wo de twitwi so a bibia ebeye kama pain na wote no enya de a ebeba biom ene tie ne tem na one eye Yom Herbal Lotion paying for our from Deals Generation Enterprise for ND and common and also be call eye herbal shops and face pharmacy shop bia so won sa ebe kan bi abana mess no eye 0244 730295 0244 730295 and after 0302 945 146 0302 945 146 Yom Herbal Lotion also for body and joint pains and after Yom Herbal Lotion also life is possible. Gentlemen, Dental Clinic Limited Semen Kancha say said here Esafata says so wunye bia wo sresre ye frewa ye bodi KPD ana wo sre otu say yes obi enwu say wo se no efe ahihye yie bibia eye kamade a na wo na Gentleman Dental Clinic Limited for and they say edi enkomo omo examination and physical consultation and physical root canal treatment RCT omo ye ni nyina scaling and physical eye polishing extraction teeth whitening braces and physical eye teeth replacement you know omo ye bi e wo honom teeth jewelries and physical eye restoration ni nyina omo eye bi e wo honom ope omo branches ne pa de obankra omo mienu nungwa main lorry station and physical Accra oko eye atomic down kwa benya runabout wonsabe ka omo honom sa so na kokuma say ya report junction off Bantama High Street and then Techiman magazine off Kenton Road and then Kofrodia Eben Central Police Station no honom ana omo Eben and after Takra de Tadisco Junction aflawo opposite GC Bank and then Tamale Tishegu and also opposite the MTN office and then Atonsu High School Junction traffic light honumina won Sabeka Gentleman Dental Clinic Limited now no more edin sawo so wo more contact numbers no 0598 731 823 0598 731 823 and then 0559 139582 0559 139582 and then 054 9906 now on a Gentleman for Indi and Common. No me boy pa. Saso and I make a choice a Bayport Financial Services as a main control almost fix deposit to no mugusu a young wejuma and in Tamoy. Now only a Bayport Financial Services for Enkodi and Common. Na and then no only 18 common for fixed deposit in 5,000 and beyond no only mudi hun common. Crane say only more 18 common person call fixed deposit no. Odu sika no to hona na attractive serious returns profit obenya e wo sika no so no e do so ye pa omo ye bosome miensa de bosome nsia and afi so afi ba ko de e wo honom enu nti no so pese oni omo di djuma pa de afre panyin oda eye Bayport eye services na no na oni no enti enkomo ode ora Bonny Mr. Emmanuel Bonny the numbers no eye 0245 153283 0245 153283 and I say 026 300 7922 026 300 7922 now name paying for ND and Komo and Fahon. Which I time now it is 8:49 in the studios of Kessben 92.9 and after so Kessben TV. So on DSTV channel 364 and then on Go TV channel 121. Kessben Facebook Kessben TV and after so Kessben 92.9 and also say www.kessbenonline.com or call Honoma. Then you click on Kessben 92.9 once ebe kan ye wo Honoma. So usual or text messages in a face WhatsApp message in a fanina bra making kan nyina ama Awal Muhammad National Communication Team member of the MPP and I face Godwin Mahama Ayaba Corporate Affairs Officer Mato and then of the NDC Communications and then Solomon Owusu Director of Communication United Party Omina Betinasi but while is seated yen fight Nina and so but make I will say if you're the way you need me which is a holiday Kessben 92.9 you ne assume we're going to turn your Friday very well into a proper holiday you know nyina be share Labadi Beach honom na fe no you know edin sawoso ye pa ye ne assume beverages you know munyina e be share honom na fe ye de ye dwumedi ni nyina ahihye so ama so your holiday is going to be good with Kessben 92.9 and ne assume beverages you know munyina ene kwakodi sansa woso no enwumre from 8 p.m. on Friday you know munyina ene betwa so e wo honom and into hunu say Friday do here Kessben party 92.9 meters e wo Labadi Beach na fe yentwa ejuma die no so e wo honom and then I'm also telling you that today this evening at 8 p.m. me no be share e wo the Punch on Kessben TV the Punch at 8 p.m. ye be din komo ye pa en komo e wo ho ye ne pemfo betra se na fe ye din komo on the Punch but now for now there ye Kessben matching and ye de Ebron Awal Mohammed atena se ye fan komo no en hihye so na fe adamates ina no ye be din ho en komo wa matching wi obokọ de
ye nua Nami Adam, Ibia Koso Kama.
The radiasi, so you ye pa ewaha. And you bedding come will touch on one of the biggest issues has to do with the power sector and then the issues that have been raised so far. Minority minority akase the SWAL NPP efi abemuono na the energy sector recovery framework na wo hono na sumbu ye pa sefata sese de adwuma na so no the party NDC eba abemuono omutimi fanya adwuma bia now the reasons that a party NDC and as abino amano were two major reasons. One has to do with a transformer change and then ADC wakoso but minority says that these two no more them no enye no cre isane say enye no any problem. The main problem has to do with the NDC government in itself and the way almost running the power sector no and no and a problem ni na eba. In any case almost IMF she show no mo share ni na no the 14 month of institutional failure is how the minority describes the power sector as we speak right now. I've also heard the minority also saying say even the 2,500 transformers in Ukraine abansa or Chenokrano were procured under the MPP and Omo Eche. Then the other argument is that okay, so if it is so, then Dumsona must say a chassis before a chassis from January no so no na MPP and na wa Bema no more hand you over. So why are you not taking that credit, but you are taking credit for good things that really happens? I know come on, you be the fear Hanum and then the High Commissioner for South Africa, Abeka said no Ghanaian is killed in the xenophobic attacks in our Kosovo. And like I told you, there was some huge demonstration that will happen with Johannesburg. The High Commissioner and A2 Ghana for some bang these prone areas in the Beya will be a home encoka and home come and then Gold Board says that they've really done well under performance delivery. They've tripled their revenue to 909 million Ghana cedis under 2025 report, and also Hong Kong. Ebedi na ewufiano. But while Atenas, so we'll start with the power sector and the issues that are happening. I was all about Kenya.
Yes.
Now Kenya.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. And right now what? And I'm still a year off and on.
You see. Maminchia or na minchia or tear for you now. That's for this opportunity. And station way there. If just for Niagroti, if just for Panty, in the last 14 months, and I said 16 months, Abai, be anywhere every sector, every sector now for ye, be anywhere almost say economy no is doing so well on paper no correct. Nanso de omo ye ne se galamsey gold no e na omo to no makoton no mo de abehye sidi no na enya hoden. That is the only thing that is working in this country.
Omo to galamsey gold no.
Omo to galamsey gold no. Na omo de akọ no makoton omo ton a na omo de dollars aba. Omo de dollars ne ba. Ade na ye adepa.
Say sanka eden anka galamsey ni no ko beton gold no but obeton illegal na.
Baby, you see galamsey no mo ye campaign say within 2 weeks mo betimi ansia no ekwan. Na ene obia ka say aye worse. Iti yanka ho asem kra bio. O ka say osofo kra ko kan say se omuntimi nye baptism e wo nsuo mu kra no. Dr. Merewisi ebe horono te sentoma. Ye kan se ho mpache okra no so se de meka no se nya ne dan ne mapache. That is what is only happening in this country. Normal koso e wo man mo no. Enko ano no. Bibie ni ho ekoyi. Economy I see it is resilient. Economy ene you say economy no ayeye. Dollar, come on.
Yeah, but the dollar is good. Inflation 3.34
3.2
3.2
dollar.
Yeah.
According 11.2 cc
okay.
11.2 for the last 5 days. I started from 10 point something. I bedroom 11.18.
Okay.
Ene anope cc na enu kwa na ekoye because normal akani nyina nkoye. Na economy I see ejina brani. Dollar ni cedi ni nyina no anase me say economy a ye say ejina brani. Inflation ni dollar ya che no. Na e wo say finance minister ekoje besia edi tua eye adwuma e for car. Is that really a resilient economy? Finance minister say last year was say okoji 17 billion. Etria ejumaye for 8 years of the MPP administration, not even a single month ne kwaji busia etria ejuma for ka. But they say economy here better than ye de no. Economy I say here better than ye de no. Necessary ejuma for 16 months. Yentria omuka enra announcement bi aba nim guasesem say ye tria 2 months ama omo. Into next month so ye be say tria 2 months. Eti necessary o ma ye juma necessary o mu ye nipa be 6,000 teachers maku 6,000 o musika kam 16 months aban entimi nya sika ntua wo say no me chiche matua ne kakra what da in Ghana abakosem an yate da tama yete ye ne say in 2014-2015 Mahama eye president no na bibisa wo ho necessary be adwuma for 3 years. Etua homoka 1 month akufado na betua says kanina arrears ni nyina boom ema homo prekope teachers so the same thing in 2015-2016 NSC was and yaba no na economy IC ejina brani you know ena nipa 6,000 teachers ni nurses was say etua homo tot minua economy ni ye papa no na wakatua kam na ekotua oka na finance 10th and etua oka adwuma na ye no so bibia ni ho akoye hwedum so ye kan from day one say Otu Abama President Mahama or the Dumso neighbor. say, oh, Debbie. Ya so say no say first na your generation issue ni na keka ho. Ene your installed capacity is 5,600. Dependable capacity is 4,600. Peak demand obia so ne kania sisua is 4,100. Enti ene say you could do so more. A incompetence of the government. Okay, say Jinapo can say the 100 days ebe solve Ghana kania problems in yina. Oko vetin. But see within 100 days. In the last 3 months, they be all kind of 3 months from January up to Ene. Daily graphic, they be our report to say Accra, ebe call off, be call off, be call off. Last year, and Omokatre said Dum so beba. But na ya dwan so. Last year around June, Omokan say yonko tuya 1 cedi on every liter as Dum so levy no. That time, and Omokatre say Dum so no aba ye no ko off kakra. But yan hwe ya ebeba se ne abai. Ni nyina ne se enye generation, enye se bia ye ni mfidie na ye de ye kanea no. Ye hia sika de ato crude. Enye sa no Omokatre. Omo se omu hia sika na omo de ato crude, na omo de ama ye tema plants ne se ne be ya ye ndum kanea biom. Sa Dum so levy no. Ohwe emrana ye friend Dum so levy. Energy Sector Recovery Levy Amendment Bill. The entire ma ye tu ni din Dum so levy ni say wo see eba ye hu Dum so biom. Anopa mi ba me to fuel 300 cedis. 300 no omo ma me 22.5 liters. 22.5 liters no matria 22 cedis 50 pesos e di ama aban se onfanto kanea engu sa emfidie na ye wono se ne ba me kodu fie a menya kanea ene aban no ene ya o anopai me ba no matria size kanama aban no ma me na ofri eye ne fie a oba adwuma a okotena trotro mu no onu so tua bi because trotro driver na tua otofuel no tua ena omudi ntumu abanti sa ntumu no onu so tua bi.
But there was a reason why they say in Tiasa a yesikano.
I mean, if reasons almost say reasons in say on beto fango agukaniam. And another reason will be waha tama mahama yarga can say 1 cedi pet only 1 cedi you will not see Dum so again. They na year passes our bill no. And then sikana o majijeno emrani chere say ma mo fanko to consolidated account mo. Sikana o majeno see omo fan to baby. Sene beya ibetimi nye scanner yi ne time bia no 4 months bia e wo se omo eberenda account e kire Ghana for sa na mranika ene 8 months ene ya gigi say scanner 5.7 billion Ghana cedis.
But how about this issue?
Nesu still omo nya nti ene ye deputy chief whip e di akọ energy ministry say through the right information, so omumbe chirichirim scanner omujien. E find omudi akọ because ene Joy News investigation HRS. Enye the CEO akosombona. From January up to ene, yenye sikanto sa kania no fran wono any gas enfo ngum enfo power. It tem biano for the last 3 months. Ye ya shortfall of 1,000 megawatts. Omudi aba energy ministry anopa ehun se omudi abetudwa se Joy FM for empacho oma frɛ energy minister ne se omra anopa 9 o'clock no munye dialogue no munchire no baby a omunya omu data from energy commission anopa yi wose honko o ye se roxin so o se ontimi nko so propaganda ena omudi running economy no hwɛ sika no oma divert.
How do you know they've diverted it? Because again, they were the same people who told us that once upon a time that we have a certain debt that we need to clear. Now we're afraid no legacy debt and all that. So that was one of the major reasons why we said, okay, then top up and then let's clear. They are the same people who said, you guys, in terms of MPP, left us with its IPP people with serious debt. Today, as we speak, they've been able to settle down stagger some of the payments for the next 4 years, and IPPs are well to do and giving us power. Why are we not believing the fact to say until that time no we didn't even have the doom so the way you were saying said na doom so no no na and then we all aware the power station sub power station no ashe I mean himself also one of the main pillars are a man yen kania na ye divert making it look like a honey the enkenye case a honey the enkenye problem again doing transformers changing of transformers where they are telling us the minister told us that a obsolete and for that matter more crown no man sanda machines in no ajerega anwenese so if today we are changing them na say ebe boaman kania no to make jinaswa we are not diverting the whole issue and now asking us to deliver some monies and all those things and all that. I think.
What was that question? Mark 5.
I swear.
We are saying we say the time not by Yano.
Oh, we are now.
And it says so. Okay, say legacy debt.
Yes, with IPP issues and
with
all
IPPs
that.
and inti ombe use say scanner. Unim say Esla edaso. Ye 95 pesos on every liter of fuel I yet for that legacy debt, you know. And no idea this so caniano for 8 years now, young who so. Esla no a woho energy sector recovery levy no. Ye 95 pesos for legacy debt. That is the reason I did some run by. And I almost say, ombe nya sikabi edi ato franwo. Enunti na ama omo kan say ene saa esra no ya amende no na yemfa enka ho ene amende na edi 1 cedi kan ho eti enu nko akeke no yetua 1 cedi 95 pesos kojo sika yetua no 1 cedi ndie omo kan say enu no specifically for fuel enunti na ama me ka fuel no but we say a legacy debtor. Legacy debt in we are paying 1 cedi 95 pesos on every liter. Energy sector levy 95 pesos. Me say, Osha energy build up na liter biano, sika yejeno. It be a 20 pesos. It be a 10 pesos. Who can say the 10 pesos be to so a friend of sanitation levy? 10 pesos. And that time no. Sami Jenfi a press conference ka say bola cry taxi. Bola. Ne 10 pesos. NDC for na this is like by 95 pesos and the biggest. And na so chaining ina. And say omudu 1 cedi asan be peso. The yeje no bust margin and then your friend saying we margins ni nyina no. Ni nyina ni ho a edu even 60 pesos. Bakura ni o edu 60 pesos. NDC and the esla ibai. And o masa amended the 1 cedi abeso so aye 1 cedi 95 pesos. So we say uji sekani di ato kuruda. We say 4 months. Membrane say 4 months. Bi anwa. Adenti na yeda dum som. Di abomu no. Ebomu da pen. Ebomu enene nansa. But dum so no. Enene nansa. Daily graphic de bia na omo report say ye be dum ha no for the last 3 months no. Eno no na ejashi ewo akosombo ana. That is 1. 2 is that akosombo am I saying at the time I say no na akosombo capacity is 640 megawatts. That was how they were able to almost 1020. But 1020 no dependable megawatts no 900. At the time I say no mutimi 640. The highest I call 700. Out of 4,100. Now we 700 in every month. I was a gun in Kodum. Kojo. Am I 1,020? And no, now we 700. You don't want to say 900 nina. It is no off 900 nina every. It will no off 900 nina every while. Ghana ha. Your dependable capacity of 4,600. Your peak demand of 4,100. Into Anka baby kakrebi na bekudum. Anka Ghana yinan kudum. That is 1. 2. Officer 5 questions. Say bia. Ade he say me time no mami 20 minutes now ma 50 minutes krana. Asempa ye tia. Makeboa.
Go on in Gaza. So what answer first one? Aka 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the second one.
Second one.
Yes.
And it say transform yes sir. Mukra de mobile mun sir transformers da. Me wa choko daily graphic. March 2024 yɛsesa transformers nkwama akoma 600 ɛno na ma na yɛdundum kanea at that time no obi ka kyerɛ na po sɛ onye ɔma timetable ɛsan sɛ yɛdum that time nso na yɛdum no yɛdum 1 hour 2 hours pɛ na yɛ 6 hours 7 hours a na yɛkom no na 2 hours 3 hours and then this for the go yɛ so sɛ yɛmfa timetable mbra ɛna na po si ɛnyɛ timetable bia yes transformers at that time yes maako 600 ekra maako 3000 ebai ene na omo hyehyɛ do nti me manye investment me a mede pokwase bulk distribution point ebai because akufo ado hu sɛ the here kase say you install capacity your generation ni nyina the here kase pa eye sa generators in ekeka ho transformers me boa into auto pokwase bulk distribution point no the highest in this country 540 MVA and see that sa pokwase there no for the entire Accra half and a year kaswa so fani nyina enunti ye buy no ye we wie no ene ekoto sa transformers ne buy
question 3
transformers na e buy no omo sheda e kan say ye wia ayira 1300 containers okay
over 220
omo kan say me 100 minutes grana obi anka say bra late
so very soon you go off TV.
Oh me call me nya cry
so me say 1300 now omo say ayira no omo say omo akọche Lebanese wo baby up to now omo kan e no ma ye din e na the president akogina transformer ho so yes some transformers nti munya yi transfer ye na ekotoba ye no na ye hihye ne kakra eno na me ka tro say ye pokwase de na etimi fa Accra half
all right
me anka me president Mahama anka kan ya say me nka biom
okay
only say 2014 2015 omo dada ne ma ne kika nsem bebre to the stand akogina sorry ka say I have promised not to promise again NSC omo sign ejojo no omo say yakoto transformer ba onso transformer nya no to bae ye na etoy ye hihye bi ena eguso ana ye hihye bi ena car port yanka ba omo awini ya anka ye ni nyina without you seeing this because the ehia ekese ne e wo Ghana eye crude no ne gas no ena omo ntimi nto
okay
en gas Nigeria for the omo mai through West African gas pipeline no $70 million omo ntria e eninti ye nya gas infiri ho it is no asogli era ni zero
okay Mame Nkombra na fe yento aso wo ho no me nua be ma Godin Muhammad ya ba atena se yem fan hye so Godin pacho bi aboko de
Kojo
e de rade ase e rade atom kakra kra so
e de nyame ase
to obi ahun ye de
obi ahun ye le ban so na me follow mu
okay
the question was direct on energy sector issues
sure
but I realized he was talking more of the economy sometimes maybe some who say NPP, how did they recruit their communicators? Because just yesterday one of them got now your sister station Onia
no
say Ghana
what is he addressing? Please
again this is
on call personal he's saying that
please forget
why will he attack us? For what? Why is that communicating for NDC when he was even in me started communication for NDC stop say where do we repeat our communication
on attack you
communicators
hold on
let him stop this let him stop this
lay down on any of our communicators.
The issue that we're dealing with now,
it
becomes more personal. More
if I ask questions,
you cannot ask derogatory questions.
If I ask questions,
because I say who need the training more.
I didn't say the question is
your boss. And you sit here to tell us I find a recruiting problem. You have Akugan as your communication director, and you sit here to tell me say
that's why I don't want us to go. That's why I don't want us to go there. Into the main
Kojo, me say
yes.
I wonder how recruit you communicators.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying that the
because
way you do
unya communicator. out of ignorance aka kyerɛ wo sɛ Ghana yɛ asantefoɔ dea. So when you ask yourself, and no, I'm building a point.
Because we did not.
Kojo, I'm building.
I didn't say that. But Dipana will can answer.
Don't worry. Have I mentioned somebody's name?
No, but the argument you're making right now.
You said MPP communicator.
And MPP communicator. It will extend the discussion. So you that are something some kind of the if you want to get issues in also, Mr.
When I make my point, you understand me. I'm saying what I'm saying because say a while betnaha eka kire wo say ye to galamsey gold. Now when Timi are exhibited to you,
the president said,
oh please, our money
because you mentioned
yes,
you mentioned you got it. Hold on.
Last week he did say when I told you.
Hold on.
This uncool behavior must stop.
Hold on. You mentioned they were buying galamsey gold,
and he said
gold. So he wants to continue from there. So okay, no problem. Into the patrol they would hold on.
And I won't accept this again. Me say
anytime you mention my name, anytime you mention my name, you want me to enter.
Ekatire will say
yes.
A buying a talk galamsey gold, and they are unable to adduce evidence. Now, Kojo, consistently, on Betina Kessben, and you allow them to spill those lies. Kojo, credibility is on the line because time without number, CEO of Go Board, actually Ghana na the source of their gold purchase. So say unim say a buying engage in any illegality utimi see you buying. So you aware. So if purchasing of gold from a source are illegal, which is galamsey, yes, a responsible opposition like MPP, the best they can do is to take on the government.
Yeah.
But about politics as usual, let's continue to spill lies so that any Ghana force ampa yeto galamsey good. If not, lawyers such as Afenyo Markins, Michael Quay, and Co could have taken the government on. So this should be the last time that I will allow an MPP communicator to be spilling these lies here. Because enya no kware say a buying eto illegal gold. 2, Obo Dr. Ewusi Asemso. And I want to take all this thing before I go to the real subject matter. Dr. Ewusi, unfortunately, make a statement against the president of the Church of Pentecost.
Yeah.
She came to retract and apologize. Ubetimia have a problem with how or apologize here. But further, the Chief of Staff of the Republic of Ghana further has gone to apologize. Where indicates the NDC is a party that respects and will not take the clergy to the cleaners. Kodo, ya woman wemu. I'm a bronye, regional chairman of the MPP. Then I want come for Duncan Williamson. Yeti Kroma, presidential flag bearer aspirant. Kennedy Okumpre Kun Japan. Then I want come for Asofo. Let us even assume say the NDC here for the cameras. Kojo, did you see for the cameras apologies when all those things were said by MPP functionaries to the clergy? Did you see that? So people like this ni obuo ne tima ba kokura ma asofo. Omunkrofo di asofo atemwa. They rather tend to back their members. Otia, Dr. Ewusi has apologized. Chief of Staff have further apologized. Where are some of MPP will respect clergy and will continue to respect the clergy. So we a member. Nessa one no phone software.
Yen fantel. The next issue, unnecessary arrest. Kojo, since I was born, party be new ababa bemwa. Wa recruit teacher for and nurse for that they have not been a back pay. Go and check. I finished training career 2008 under Kufuor. The whole 1 year we were not paid.
Yes.
And normal. It has become part of our system. And nothing a responsible as for how to pay. One affected. The nurses who are affected, leadership have had a meeting with the Minister of Health, and both have agreed. And they're one-sided. And they impose decision. They have agreed to stagger the payment just within 3 months. To be done in 3 months. You get the point? And Onu affected has no issue with that. Has agreed that half a loaf is better than none. Because after 3 months, all the rest will be cleared.
Okay.
When the issue is the politics. No, I followed him.
Yes,
so
I know.
Please.
No, I was only saying that's right. So
on the 1 CD levy and the issue about diversion of the 1 CD levy. I said we have diverted the funds.
Yes. So you are on the power issue.
Let our be saying. Let Okasa say ESLA is there.
Yes, ESLA is there.
Kojo, you see, so you're ignorant. A disease. Do you know why? ESLA under the MPP was collateralized for loan. ESLA PLC. Yes or no? Until now buying the Akosia wa ajiska up front. Until bibia eko yetua under the ESLA no goes to pay loan. In Swabet now, I said every payment that goes is readily available that government can assess. ESLA PLC. Ignorance is a disease, and that is what Awal has exhibited here this morning. Because Onimumpo say now buying at the ESLA Kosia Wa. Kojo, Minuka say on the 1 CD levy. Minuka say when the Minister of Finance read the budget, 2026 budget in November, he made us to understand that yetua $1.47 billion ama IPPs anambwa. Out of this money, and ye be yetua wonga omu provide yen with fango. So to say you are diverting funds, no, I just don't understand Awal. Because he continues to exhibit ignorance on all subject matters. Then in the MPP 4 year press conference, me bana meet you. What's you almost say? The energy sector recovery plan at all.
Yes.
And the NDC is not following the recovery plan.
Sure.
And then are resulting in the situation now. The energy sector recovery plan at NPPD 2 hinged on 4 thematic areas. I'll take you through. And you will know that the entire MPP machineries do not have a direction. They continue to exhibit absolute incompetence because they don't read politics as usual. One, to renegotiate IPPs. 2, improve revenue collection. 3, reduce technical losses. And 4, renegotiate legacy debt. These are the 4 thematic areas under the energy sector recovery plan NPP4 editor. Now you find the bako. And you will know, say, they were ignorantly addressing the nation.
Kessben
1, to negotiate IPPs. The same 2026 budgeter, Honorable Dr. Atuforsen Ekanye, said it on the floor of Parliament. Say, Abayno has renegotiated with IPPs. Hasn't he said that?
Yeah.
So, Waka wa Parliament. Because their parliamentarians were asleep. They were wearing that black. So, okay. They were putting on their black. So, they didn't hear. 2, to improve revenue. Atuforsen call Parliament on this same subject matter, 2026 budget. He told us that because you enforce the cash waterfall mechanism, no, aban na timi a increase revenue by 90% on monthly basis. Earlier, it was 900 million Ghana cedi every month, averagely. Per the records, you are increasing it by 90%. In Namenuka say, on monthly basis, you are able to get in revenue of 1.9 billion per month. And this is a record which was set on the floor of Parliament. On the floor of Parliament. Menuka say, to reduce technical losses. Honorable Abdullah Jinapo has set so many and putting so many strategies in place to do away with technical losses, which include going round to disconnect illegal connections. Faulty meters are being replaced. These are a lot of mechanisms that are going on. Kojo, on the last point, which is to renegotiate legacy debt. Kojo, we have renegotiated legacy debt that we have even paid, as we speak, an amount of 1.47 billion on the legacy debt. So these are the 4 thematic areas. But it is not true. We are following through strictly. It is very important to ask this question. Okay, I say in the year 2024, MPP transported Ameri car power from Takrady to Kumasi.
Yeah.
Why did they transport Ameri from Takrady to Kumasi? Because there was doomsday. There was excessive intermittent power outage in Ashanti region. And no movie the car power from Takrady Ediko Kumasi Anameboa, which cost the nation 36 million. These intermittent power outages did not start today. Second point, Adentina na Ghana for Ebisa for timetable under the MPP if there was no doomsday under them, because there was intermittent power outages. And nothing Ebisa for doomsday timetable. The then Minister for Energy, later running mate for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and say we should provide or produce our own timetable. So let no MPP person deceive us, say they handed an economy of energy sector that was not in doomsday. Because material 2 things. Why they moved the car power from Takrady to Kumasi? Because there was intermittent power outages. 2, what necessitated the response from Napose and for your own timetable. So right. to end.
Yeah, quick one.
You see,
yeah.
Abino responses na ho farmer will indicate whether they want to really do something or not. Me no ka say. There is an ongoing replacement of transformers. Media, whether Kojo neto you, Yao neto you, it was bought by taxpayers' money.
It has to be fixed.
So it has to be fixed.
Okay.
So what we can all not dispute is that there is transformer change ongoing.
That's it.
2.
Quick.
Me no ka say. Yeah. Before Akoso Mono ebeshino. Now this issue had started. This pocket of power, intermittent power outages was happening. Until Akoso Mosu here then. And now me no ka say we have about 5 or 6 units. The government is not sleeping.
Okay.
The government is working tirelessly to make sure say all the units as at Indre now your timi are restore 3 out of either the 5 or the 6 units which has been brought on stream. The situation has reduced.
Okay, all right.
The situation has reduced.
Mate.
But I want to assure the people of Ghana say we end a perpetual issue.
All right.
Very soon,
okay.
But what you must know is that the MPP government handed over a doomsday energy sector to us.
Okay. All right. I want my boss so definitely my boss so part to clear some of all these issues, Mr. But Mamene But this one says, good morning, Mr. Host. I think Mr. Wall is not being honest. Was the MPP government able to pay the debt Ghana owed the IPPs? President Mahama has paid close to $1.5 billion of the IPPs. Was Honorable Fenyo Maakye not the chairman of the ECG board? Didn't the MPP collateralize the ESLA money they came to meet? Honestly, and this one says that Mr. Host, you are not being fair to the MPP communicator. Why are you allowing NDC communicator to shift the topic to different level? I'm disappointed in you big time this morning. Don't worry, because when a while was talking about gold and all that, you did not contour. One come when he said, I'm also disappointed in you and also sending me that message now also with the air banner. There are long messages that I will read from them. Then a while we'll take the seat to clear some of the things. Medima for Mamintio and a year dear Kosu or Medima for hospital in Dr. Hoye Bibi Abokodia.
Yamia Dum Dr. Hoye Juma and Yawadanti, Yamia Duma and Yawa dear. Na kyerɛ sɛ ayaresa ɛbɛkɔ so ɛwɔ asɛm ayira medi kan kyerɛ Ghanafoɔ nyinaa sɛ for the whole of this week Dr. Wakra ha se nti ɛnɛ wɔtena se ɛwɔ poku asɛm ayira nyame yɛ adom so ɔkyena ɔbɛsan tena se wɔ poku asɛm ayira ɛnɛ deɛ nom ɛyɛ sɛ obi biara a ɔpɛ so ɔbɛbɛgye ayarehwɛ na ɛnyɛ by appointment no obetumi nso aba ɛnɛ na waba bɛgye ayarehwɛ ɛno nti ɔba bɛhyia Dr. ankasa poku asɛm ayira obi also my bar hospital several times but me share Dr. Time da so na nkasa nemomono obi nso aba medima for bar hospital when share Dr. Time da so nkasa ba akokora nanso na yaresa no ne nsa atumi aka enu ntine na me no kasa Dr. betena se poku asɛm ayira me no kasa ya no nkora ba pa homiti aduasan Dr. atena se dada enu ntino se afei na wo faka ba bia wo bia e de aba bomode a so be ram poku asɛm ayira yetia no sɛ Kumasi branch no so ɛyɛ adwuma ɛno ɛwɔ Abuakwa Atwoma go school junction ɛno egu so ɛyɛ adwuma afei okɔ Takwa nso Takwa branch no so no ɛyɛ adwuma den anya asɛm ketwa ɛno nti sɛ wo western region any part of western region of one chim and so Takwa sansa Takwa nso ye ma boso fo nyina Takwa na worma babeji ayarehwe yetia no sɛ medima for aba hospital no eyan haban enubina enuan hini ahodo ene ye de sayare medima for aba hospital eno nti no sade twrosam na kan ye na sade na nanom ne mpanimfo a abetwam kɔden haban enubina hodo bibi te sɛ aya afei awudifo kete ɔkyama homa ene nnuoma hodo bebre adede nkruma na ba aya aduro sometimes obekono no yakan kyerɛ sɛ nya bie to bi so ma sɛ katwoni ba akonafo ani ba bie wani ba akonafa tem obonsa hye wani no so me ba kyɛw ɛno nyina ɛyɛ adede nkruma na ba no a awo no ɛno ane yɛde yɛsa adwuma na ɛyɛ ani aduro kɛse papa ne hini nso yɛ sisiyare aduro kɛse a obi si ne sisi watena se bonso osore mpa ontumi ntini ne mu a adede nkruma mpa cho ne hine no ye aduro kese a oba medima fo ba hospital na se hwehwem hu se wo se ye ma wo sa enom na ye de be ma na afei ye ma de ni o ma me nu pe na de atom na wo de asa adede nkruma ne hine no eno nti no oba mo de na oba medima fo ba hospital e be wo sa wo de no ensa se ye ma wo sa je wa aduro friend se wa che a wo betena eno esisie aduro kese pa ye nuanom akuafo me amenom me papa nom yete no se ana empo ye adwumaden mo amoye dig and wash no se gather and sale for no garam sale for no saafo no nyina muta kuntu no ho che eno ntino ba aduro de be ma friend se wa che a obetene eno ye de ma wo mo what ne be straight obi ho a wado bibi to say patra de me ye kan patra ne say won ma modon tomatoes o modon cabbage no empempi no adon no say na duadua ne nyina ye so be kuntu no ho enti within 2 hours and obey adwuma ne nyina be kuntu no ho eno ntumo so obey adwuma between 5 to 10 years no na ne sisi no afi ontimi ntene ne mu straight biem na tembia bonso wachea eno ana oba medwumafo e ba hospital ye boa wo na onso mu atumi atene driverfo no titiro no mo amota atweka cars emududu na empotrotrofo no emududu na mo engine no mu seat na se eno nti e produce heat ahodo a sa radiation a eba no enso affect you big time oba medima fo eba hospital a ebe mu aduro na ho etumi ato ni nyina no kwan a Dr. Tamda so fa so na afa Ghana fo ewiase afa na nyina ya hwe ne aboa na ho nso etumi ato o ya kan kire so wanya fatty liver wakwa yara sabi ahodo yese wanya fatty liver na mpo no yese organs ahodo dodo na nso no de tie no se aye mira oba medima fo eba hospital ayen ene ebe bo na afa yetu ase enso ede amawo enti bomode a na bra medima fo eba hospital na afa yentumi enso yemo oni enti o ha dodo na ase emfamfiri enipaduanum emfamao na bibitsa virus infections ahodo eba infections a tambia me ka kire se eba nim tree a sa dua friend nim tree no eye edro kase pa na haban ya edro ne hono no ya edro ni hini no nso eye edro enkankane obi a wanya typhoid no na ya mpempi no me ka se me ya dance die son se ye kodi nuane ahodo bi a nya typhoid a ye no ma dro be sa gallons no be 4 na nso no anye but ewura medima fo eba hospital Dr. Tamda so akachi a o ma edro just one bottle mpacho menum wie be sin ne typhoid no ade setting tontan ene meton kwanta apai empendo do na ana ya obi o nya typhoid yare na obonse ya na amana so ate oba medima fo eba hospital be bo won yeto ase de yama o hye nsoma me say typhoid moawa no omokra no omobru HIV moawa no san say onya typhoid a ade ba ko no say won treat am ase antu na ekakakra bi kra wo system no mo a omo multiply within a short possible time no man multiply afei the second time no also beti obi hu obeka so anya HIV moawa ne bi na so na nya bi na typhoid ya de a hu ye pa fo ni kire mo medima fo aba hospital na me kan kire say ebra wonum ye nuro no be 2 bottles no pa cha sa mo ni nyina be free ni paduarum na abibiduro de ntia obi o so ya kire maduro me no me no ye no me ho nya nto me ne ate no say ye wo say ye di Japan no aduro ene ye de gas no aduro pempi no the percentage a odi Japan no aduro no pacho na ho de no sa obenom 1 bottle a ode charcoal ana sa ode gas eno a charcoal no just onom times 2 and ode gas no obenom times 3 into say bottles no mienu na onom na ho ato na ode gas na no aduro na pacho obetuma no be 12 bottles and sana ho ato we aduro ba akona esansem the limiter the gas no de ba bia aduro no ntentamo a na wasanka ne oma wunya ewo mu atumi boa na kosa yare no entumi anya na sa ntimpempi oba medima fo aba hospital ansa na beduro so ne ahwe no ye kire kwan abefa so oba no aduro habanuro afem kwan abefa so obedidie ene enam awodo a wudi from 45 years and above akwa wose wonso utimi awie ye ba ye ne ye ba se ye ba be kai wo but ene doctor betena se wo kina so betena se for appointment ochina nyame ya adwuma ya afo fida adwuma efo nyina emfa nkwa adwuma yi bomodi asa obetu na mo na waba medima fo eba hospital poko asemayira eno no by appointment for ochina enya appointment ene de obi abetuma wa be share doctor but ochina Fridays every 2 weeks no doctor ya appointment the ma obi a also ye MP we minister and we a business person we a busy pa oni adaji a o sa for no ni am book appointment number o de be book appointment for nyame ya adum ochina ba cho 0591 202375 0591 202375 number odi book appointment no be share Dr. Tamda so nyame adom ochena na acho obi wo ho a wase o na mema duro ni adem pacho no bonus ade man uba medima fo a wo ye be man nko ade duro bia ye de ma wo sa wo ko treat wo ko sa ho yare bia no mema duro bonus ye de ka ho but sometimes ye nkyere se we na ye mema duro no esa nse obi wo ho a obe abuse no enti ye nkyere unless wamba se ope mema duro nkasansana edura de be ma no ya kire se mema duro nankasa ne bada nyesa de a wo ye be ma nko na ba edura de ma wo sa wo retreat ho no ye ma mema duro de ka ho eno ntiro bo se o performance no na afi asesa but within 24 hours be ma na nya adwuma bi mu a ye ma na ye adwuma e wo se within 7 days no 4 times at night no be ma na timi sori gina so entimi ansori nyina so sa 7 days 4 times na mpacho yare e ho e ba wana yare ho 2 yare ho bram di mafo na ye mo be ma na efon a infections ahodo oba e be treat you kama e di amount na numbers aba frɛ na na ye
di enkomo san se be kai o ye de no si ni akọ numbers a obetumi afrɛ na ye di enkomo so wa amane no so wo Ghana ha 0244 774282 0244 774282 and 0500 727215 tini ye pa 0500 727215 eye medimafo herbal hospital Dr. Time eda so watena se ne opoko ase ochena so obesan so atena se opoko ase openeka se anopai yeda ase
mesomeda ase pa our bedding come up but Sola Bekan Sentino will have to allow Solo to also make comments on this power sector issue and then the minority thing to also clear this one. And this one says let me deal with this. It says blah 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 blah. This communicator team, school MPP, the man you are talking, making noise, and okay, we'll deal with those matters and all that. Our mama Masolo,
just a minute. I promise that.
Yes.
What's the car power and the
yes, just a minute.
I don't have any problem. What's the car power and the Kumasi? What's the car power?
Yes, more the call. I don't know what they call Kumasi. Somebody call Kumasi because they were power intermittent.
See how curious he is? Car power is a ship. Yentimi fan Kumasi. I'm married in the Kumasi. He's conscripted.
I said I'm married car power.
It's American power.
Okay, all right.
He doesn't even know. Ameri is a different batch.
So what did
you know? Your first generators. Makumaku 10. Anyway, a ship. Makumaku.
What did you take?
You see, what you are even ignorant. He's scripted. You are trauma. Say Omeka. Car power cannot go to Kumasi.
What did you take to Kumasi?
Two is that.
You just said another minute.
Solo benya time.
Obenya time, but obaya to mama mini Good morning. Fine. Oh, okay. Minority and their issues with the power sector, and then finally saying, say be Minister Krano, or no one say reshuffle. I mean, I'm sure you've listened to their Omo press conference. So your take on that one.
Yeah.
Me patron man, mama solo here. And you don't know mama solo here. Nobody heard it. Nobody heard it.
Now you can't say that.
I didn't hear what God was saying.
You cannot say that. You cannot say that.
Your microphones were off. Your microphones were off.
You are not taking it back. When I even said that,
he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know.
He told me I shouldn't go there.
We said it.
So he cannot tell me that I am a disgrace to my institution.
Yes, you are. You don't even know. He doesn't even know.
He doesn't know. Kojo Misi, this not the show won't continue. He needs to retract. I'm telling you. What is the ignorance here?
I mean,
what do you know? What do you know?
When he spoke about the MPP, hold on. When he spoke about the MPP saying, say, Omo he didn't know how they were trained. When he said that, hold on.
Look at this guy.
When he said, hold on. When
I'm not a thief.
And I'm saying, hold on. Let me finish with that. So hold on.
I know your beginning.
So Godwin,
who are you?
Can you hold on?
I know your beginning.
Godwin,
who are you?
Communicating for senior high school.
Godwin.
You see, sense is not about high school. Sense is not about I will not my rights.
You don't know.
I will not allow myself to
Godwin, do you want us to solve the problem?
Godwin, do
you want us to solve the problem?
Allow yourself to be bought by rights.
So you see, Godwin, you know what you've done right now? What you've done is that you have also replied him with an equal thing. So there's no then any thing from there. So look, on this matter.
Kojo,
he should be fired.
Kojo,
from tour.
I have come on this show.
He doesn't know.
Time without number.
I am saying, relax for me. relax for me. Let me deal with the issue. But when you also go on to deal with it, it doesn't end. When he mentioned that Meba, when he mentioned,
when he doesn't even know,
can I finish? Can I finish?
Compliment. Can I disgrace to talk?
Can I finish? When he mentioned about the MPP and questioning, hold on, Godwin.
I have masters in communication. I have worked as a journalist. I have worked as a journalist for 9 years.
Did your father take why you were before you were taking there? You were taking there because of politics.
I was a technical person before I appointed.
Can you hold on?
That's the reason I'm still there.
Thank you. Awal, can you hold on with this thing, please?
I'm a technical person.
Please hold on.
I also
Solo Mamintio on this matter.
No crow nese energy asevia na akofan tokoye aba. The offer Bible na Genesis 1:3. Na Bible no catch
Kessben 92.9.
And there was light. It sounds obo ade anu can ya so fa so ntino. Bible ni nyina Genesis the first book anamwa.
No crepa.
Nti ho ana ubie ya ompese ubie wa bedi enim bia be message point into chapter 1. Ana the share verse 3 unkwa chiri kwa. Or say let there be light. It tell no a guide or say guide ubie obedi enim. Eno nti kania idunum de ubie enwa or so be vie dumu kania waso ye shepa. Metie minority na nokre wo nyina ne se minority we no omo mu nye susudia. MPP as a political group no. Omo nye ye friend say susudia o se Ghana for tiom we san say omo ho afono Ghana for omo ambe papa bia. Minority a wote so as of January 2024 ABC December 2024 na ye dadum so to the extent say ene na ma Gabi asara ochidako no fi say eye sabotage binti okọ ni Facebook wall eko chro bro for 10 Gabi so chro ai 28th of March 2024 Gabi said there is something mysteriously amiss somewhere. You have managed to keep the lights on for 7 years even during the height of the economic crisis in 2022. Why now? Still scratching my head. This is Gabi on Wabi post to my natural say doom son ekoso. I was say investment too. Ohwe eka chichiri dia omuja wo sa sector no a enye ho kania ne yenya. As of 2025 abra Ram Hama take over no. Na eka wo sector ni nyina no na 80 billion. Barofa ECG nko na 68 billion. Enti obebusa say your boka dia was corresponding with improved sector. But BBN wa I improved. BBN yo. Na obusa say sika no e wo hin. Eno na minority we me come masemo a. But God we mo ban so baye katasumu mu aso omo no omo ye scratch my back, let me scratch your back. Omo de agudie na e wo fie se ni me ho namfo no. I translate it into government into the what we sika pa no no me ne bogi and the bema awa Muhammad Kwan na wabetina ha na wakase the friend say Ameri car power Ameri car power what is the difference in some one also can so want tiase so tiase enunti Matese Habib RTI echo. It is within his right. Oh, I RTI Emranoa. Yeni a tie nyina ye betumi asori atwrako ye nti bibiasia ye betumi atwrako enti se watwrako de nguntabu ni nyina ye de epe ba me my difficulty ni say oye parliamentarian onim say o kan article 187 of our constitution the auditor general 6 months after the financial year also release the audit of the various sectors of the economy. So ultimately your financial year and the 31st of December of every year. Give us as all calculated 6 months from the 31st of December of every year. By end June, there was a expenditure in every sector of the economy. And we elaborate details as to the ATUBBR. enya me nwanwa say minister no beka say ade no kra because figure bi o de be bi asisi aso mu enwi o mo de financial sa you cannot rely on that figure short ya say another report and so onwie ya menya prophet of a but I can foresee so between direct say omo betwen auditor general report ba no my hwan de adwuma me kan ne RTR de ko wan kire butaya etachiri and also he is right within the law. But answer na obeka se here report we na bia won so wo contrary figures bi say bibibi esinti na wo pe but esa say bia onye too sure nti wantimi anka that's fine na dia nwanwa wo mu say o mabre so abra na ye bo mo say covid by no on beji e covid lebi say o ka kwayo ana mo san so ye ni ye ko hello no eye mumu no ye di mumu ko me mere wafo no so on beji isika bi up to date yentumi hu de na sasika no mode in fact the last time I bought no furiata I no crack ka obi da ka furiata adwane akotena America e covid ni e-levi se on be chirechire mu kwa office use sasika no ye kan ya na Trump papa adwane kwa America and nti ene na o mobile opposition na o mahu se na accountability ye no eye so musua ne sa and nti am sha se me catch us say they are not the people to take lessons from. Now, Oko energy sector na you will real challenges. In fact, on my buying MPP are buying eco far your friend is say transformers buy. Obebuza was a dear until far transformers buy. Essence say they agree say sector no here see a base some of the infrastructure. They been used for more than 30 years. Okok Ashanti regional problem was see upon say transformers na on dada ana ko dwe ye development ra e okromu ano ye plan it hwe baby wo okokuma asese ya ofa from pankrono abese ko ahwia meduma ene sa ne etimetim onyina it used to be bushy ene ehonyina dani kro Ubusa won say at the time na Dani Krono, what was the planning? Enti transformer to obi na bia na si etimetim junction no. Dani Krono anko for basis da kase obi use air condition no. Eno na ye dey serve wo no. Tie basa na wo kan ya no enyina so. Tie nuanom ko fa transformer se by in 2024 no. Who say we replace transformers so ebe ko so ade e friend dum so. Onum say sa time no mko ya Sadum son election year. And until they oye never brought party. So they deferred it. And somebody no cry momo. Say komu we need election 2024 now. Kasa situation we know. The people go through because after that come day on by replacement. I always prefer abanya obe teki obey what is right. As for the politics, we will do it. And what in however. Hey, look, obetwa ye die wi ase also ye ni nyina atene obi won mo se ho ho afro no obeto abaetia wa obeto abaetia. But the truth must be said. So, is it the case that omo replace transformers ni biana? And the answer is an emphatic yes, because me am di mani bi ehun bi wala hyebi. Okay. So, mo replace la hyebi de. O bankra me di kumase de na example ma okọ ba bi ti say Isle Go Hills a bia na krom ne ehun nyina na ye nwura.
Be area no.
Area
no. Katamanso.
Katamanso your friend is Santoni
Malejo.
Yeah. And massive development. To be here because the transformer there no and to me because there's no proper planning. And then yes, biazo obi a woto asase no oto ya wasi and then so you krom wa hyewe wa ntino wontumi ngoda bra woni air condition obi a use your friends the washing machine and the same time the town and country planning together with the ECG and assemblies also we get together so that by the time shall development will be seen the total number of developments and before say end spread the not transformer near day issue and no say oh mo be permit cry to be the big so the permit na the man it should be when you enter the man permit would be a council no be taking care of transformer and by the time I won't shoot down you know that transformer bet me accommodate because you need the number of plus yes ye and no till be answer the amount of permit you know or the building plan echo into assembly no a fair idea as to the sort of building that is going to take place na yes sir ye dig ni akwakoji positions okromo ha na obekọ no de e refa ne say director general de omunye hu omunji skedi keke
very interesting.
All right.
We only have to banter with that.
Kojo, you gave him 1 minute. You didn't give him 1 minute.
I was saying because he spoke. You
requested for 1 minute.
So you're going to end with me. You're going to end with me. So
you can end.
I'm into you on this call. 2-3 minutes.
You go off air.
So
I'll be monitoring that.
So
let me check it.
Me can say president. Me can say omuto galamsey gold.
Yes, you made mention about
and I can say me ma proof say omuto galamsey gold.
Yes.
President Asia Media.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was there.
Say it's possible say omuto galamsey but now omuto galamsey gold no.
Say ebe boy paraphrasing or you are quoting him because
I'm quoting what
President Assembly here
say no kind.
Oh no, the what can it say?
And because say or admit say ye toko galamsey gold no. Na ene
o de we are no banta so that you don't get
say ye to enokra na ye di ton na ye di so ye dollar na say anya so mfa so e chain first na omuto mancrofo. So president na admit say omuto, that is one. Two is that Ghana ha ene emrana ye di ba gold board no e kire say obi antimi ton gold ma obi a. I just say gold board nko a. Gold board amancrofo licenses across the country. Uko we say kropon a gold board for no e wo ho ya ma omu license a omuto gold. Omuto free galamsey for no ho. Afei na omu develop emra bia we friends say efidie bia ye di be trace gold no who say from small scale and now say yes omuto free omo today that is what they do yes they buy that
maybe okay say I shouldn't have he might have what it takes but I only wanted clarity I only wanted clarity with you are you talking about
small scale miners and galamseyers because today there's nothing that can differentiate between gold your friend saying small scale and galamseyers and again obi ani wo kwan so ton gold e Ghana ha I just a gold board nko a so omoton edema gold board for this is a fact. Two and say we say your friend saying obi bia wa ye adwuma e wo teacher adwuma na nurse bia no otimi tena se for 1 year ansa na nakatwa ba no kre net sa but akufa do besesa no obi a fa na adwuma in the last 5 years 6 years bia no ye gi financial clearance ansa na ye 3 months 4 months no wakatwa ba and that is what we've been doing throughout ene yes cycle yechi
meaning all the arrears come right?
Exactly ni nyina beba ye be start atua oka with arrears. Okay. First month I will be wakatwa no 4 months no with arrears no beba 4 months arrears 3 months 4 months no na yatua oka because that is what we've been doing throughout.
All right.
Again osha your friend saying Esla was say me ignorant about Esla and say collateralizing the nakeka ho obi a was say me ignorant enim say ye debt restructuring no ya move a year maturity to 2038 inti ama 60% of sika ye from Esla no eno ena e dey boa ama ye tua your friends debt na e wo ho no to the extent that last year 2024 I mean anta etua 1.4 billion same 1.4 billion na mutua ye no and the same thing na yes sika every Esla ho because ye no go off time I was say etua collateral no yetimi emove koi like I was say etua no 2024 but ye move ko 2038 it is sika na aka no eno na ye di tua sa IPPC. Okay. So how ignorant I am again car power a free Turkey a ship maku mienu a 450 megawatts eno no ye move ye doko no e wo ye friend say insua no your friend say Ameri a free ye Dubai eno ye badges I about 10 units and ye di ekoye so the American say so see me ignorant ono a oye adwuma o tema oil refinery should know that Ameri and Car Power are two different companies, two different Omuni Chakabia.
Okay.
What I say?
Right.
Again,
last one
Asofo. We say, ye didi Asofo atem, Abronye ko didi Asofo atem. Abronye, asam na wakaya no. Ye the full statement by our kind. General Secretary Justin Kodia the full statement in the by. Ene, ye ti omayemo. Ehin for ne didi Asofo atem. Ghana for be who ye see sa cathedral. What happened? Ye take Asofo no to cleaners. Ebi ka so mo ya kronfo nyina. Professor Onyina, Professor Manteni na keka ho. Why na be ka ho asem? Ene MPP na di Asofo atem. Obi anim.
All right.
Your friend say Abanya didi Asofo atem.
But I say,
on
the
issue of the statement issued by General Secretary on Abronye. Yes. It was for the party to disassociate themselves from the speech made by Abronye.
Okay.
The statement did not apologize for the acts of own regional chairman. The party sought to disassociate itself, which NDC could have done so. But the question is that the Abronye, to whose benefit? To the MPP's benefit. So mere disassociating yourself.
How can you insult benefits?
Please.
The
mere disassociating yourself doesn't mean that Semfaswobi Wahua and part in your. But we today, the chief of staff openly has apologized. I'm saying that NDC a party a wo buo ema the clergy, unlike the MPP. 2, you see, Car Power and Ameri are all emergency plants. Communication is a skill. What was I trying to communicate? The question I want to say, then you know the plant no echo kumase. So I may have gotten the words wrong.
You can get.
But the rationale is that mu transporter plant edifi takrade ediko kumase
to solve a problem.
To solve an energy problem. And what was the problem?
A power
the
problem.
Power problem. So you see, these ones are pity. These ones, you don't hinge on this.
And
you hinge on the rationale. You hinge on the rationale. Because Sankadunso Nikumasia, Ankamun transported plant in Fitakrade, and Kumasi, and Manin Kosi 36 million. So that was the communication I was trying to make.
Okay.
So you cannot hinge on pettiness. Okay. I don't do petty politics.
So you can call me ignorant or something you don't know.
Please.
I got to trust.
The ignorance I called him was not on the Mary. It was on Esla.
Okay, so
when I said, who can say Esla will hold him? And I told you, say, you did not even express in your statement, say, during your time, you collateralized Esla.
Yes.
That was the fact that I said so, you are ignorant.
So I'm telling you that you are also ignorant because today,
after telling the people of Ghana, say, Modi Esla could see our one. Now you came back and said, during debt restructuring,
yes,
you move it to 30 years, and a certain percentage you used to pay the debt. Whilst a certain
has come and we're using it.
I agree with you, but what I'm saying is
that is what we.
But what I'm saying in your first statement, you didn't express the fact that your party.
But how do I do that?
Oh, you should because you should be transparent.
Why?
You should be transparent.
I will tell you why.
And you're 100% in Nana ever to government.
I was not.
Okay.
But you created an impression as if say, government has the chance to tap into it, which is not true.
All right.
My last point.
Yes, last point. You
see, this 3-month arrest issue, under John Mahama 1, or introducing a policy of 3 months, which was a law. He passed a policy.
That was no law.
No, I said policy. I said policy. That you recruit you be a my ma abiding medical 1 year, 2 years. I told me be at the bed in bread abiding. So the policy was that your will be a memoir. In your 4th month, we need to start paying you. Abiding bed just 3 months. Because it was a new policy under our time, I want to admit. Now for 3 years, for 2 years. And we suffered the consequences of it. It is the same policy you came to continue. that
it was
a
policy
for your whole 8 years. There was no way Amudi Obika 1 year. But when the thing started under John Mahama, you lambasted him.
3 years.
Messi,
3 years without
pay. But he admitted. But he has admitted that under 3 years they didn't pay. So it cost them a lot on that.
You say,
it was
anytime he sees that somebody talks, he wants to interject. I've watched him, even on Joy, he does same. This
we don't meet on Joy.
So I said I watched. So my last point is on president. You see, what make you own analysis, and out of it you are making an inference. Say because of A, B, C, D. The rules to say, Abayne Eto Galamsey gold. But your statement was emphatic that John Mahama said, yes, not by Eto Galamsey gold. Please, he didn't. He only cited Omibam. He cited
money.
I can quote what John Mahama said.
Yes.
Quote it. He just made an inference. Yemfa Numpo said, if, Theo, that was what he said. If.
Conditional phrase.
That in an event where Galamsey yes, if we are able to do ABCD. So if clause does not make it definitive. You get my point? So John Mahama didn't say anywhere. Say, all right. You're talking about to end with it.
Yeah, end with it.
Yes, to end with it. You see, you made a statement when I was coming. I listened to the demise of the lady.
Yes.
At the hospital. Let me just comment this. MEPA health minister at Chelsea. Let us not sit. Sabotage. Because it is true, say, we have people in the government institutions, they are solely against a party that they don't belong to. It is true. Because our inability to put stringent measures there that will cause the life of people, no matter how we come and explain sabotage, it doesn't make sense.
It's true.
It doesn't make sense
at all. I agree.
Because I don't see why nurses will sit down.
Yeah.
Pregnant woman.
Yeah.
Water will be oozing her.
Yeah.
Should be suffering
from 2 a.m.
Now or call private and they can't see this as an emergency. And I asked, and we're all listening.
Oh, okay.
I told the nurse that it's like the nurses we have recruited, they don't understand what we call emergency. I think they don't understand what is called emergency. Because you take issues there, which even on your health practitioner, you could see that they should give it some kind of attention. And yet, they treat it as normal. And when you continue to go to when I listen to the story, woman kept going to the nurses.
Yes.
Say me bani bread. Me bani wu. They were telling her, say, do you understand emergency? Exactly. You understand? So and I'm begging the health minister, say, we can't be in government and be talking about sabotage. Me, I told somebody, energy issue. When people say it's a sabotage, I laugh. We can't be in government and be crying foul. Whilst we have all the agencies
to deal with this matter,
to investigate, fish people out, and punish them.
Okay.
So we shouldn't give room for anything called sabotage. Okay. We should be proactive.
All right.
And
so
stop these things.
Fire we a cry.
I don't see baby nana me say enko koje just say ba ko e ka be ko ji 2 million na omo vanya adwuma e ba ye central regional director of health what issue statement baga ye kwa ko investigation onya hwe we me na me minister me fire no.
Okay, I get you.
Me yinadi standard operating procedure be in the hospital. My sister, we under such circumstances.
I think I've heard you say that.
Yeah. Last year we emergency. I quite clear. Obi catch them say you need or the ICU you need bed. Men free obi. The thought of say I was saying me free obi
and so
so I thought of the masses. Say if my sister would die, and then we use it. Say the best some minor. So be it. Because what about Nipa na ofri mikrom?
Only mobi na.
It ye policy and yet to whom you know. Sadia na e me bufu say bibia wo wiase. udru emergency units a odi amunko kolebo ase ho Accra Sports Stadium chaotic and so obi agi husika ami ahwere ne ba wahwere ne ba ene di odeyim bi anka president bi a ye be ba be so many years ya hwere ne wie ya ni atro krata tentente ye be investigate boy political talk ye ka wi a akoda ne baby
too bad
ye nya aduma
I was sad when I was listening to it. I was so sad.
but that's it.
And I saw 2,000.
Exactly. Mami, happy birthday when we now filming call. Happy birthday to Hubert Ado. This one is from Mr. Ado of Kessben FM and your children and the entire family. Happy birthday to you, Hubert. And then a happy birthday to Zachary Ado. This one from your parents, Joe and Grace. And then your grandfather, Mr. Ado of Kessben FM. And then a happy birthday to Helena Donko, Corporate Sales Supervisor of Trillium Industry Company, Maakye. Happy birthday to you, Helena. And then a happy birthday to Portia Ampon, who is a student of a Royal Media College. Happy birthday to you, Portia. And then a happy birthday to Jennifer Janite, who is CEO of Kiki's 360 July. And then a member of the Good Citizenship Foundation from with your Hima D Honor. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Rhoda Asante. Happy birthday to you, Rhoda Asante. This one is from Ezekiel. And then a happy birthday to Sofumami Rebecca of House of Life Ministry. This one is from Reverend Augustine. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Esther Boache. This one from Nana Atabunsu. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Brunia Mando at Kwadaso Market. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Bismarck Asamoah, CEO of Last Hour Groups of Company, Mansu Edubia. Happy birthday to you. But I'm going to say 10 minutes past the hour of the year 10 is a long journey for us today. Yeah, they will call sports and not sports of also at Twaswama from now to 2 p.m. Meeting Ediaman Sanson for Kojo Preko Dankwah, heavily produced by Richard Apias upon Fifi Addison, and I feel so a year technical on duty. Kwekwana and say Abdullah Amos. Lie and I feel so Danny. So we are back again. Tomorrow is a holiday, but we'll still be sitting here working for Mother Ghana. We'll be here tomorrow morning with the AIR class, Friday class in to have a total look into the week. When I'm say, you saying Asia Biom.
Now, for your body, place for your body, sing for your body.